boom, 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 boom. Chickadee chanka, lads and lasses. How's it going, everyone? Come on, United. How are we all doing today, guys? Sorry I'm a little bit late here, but basically I took my mum to have a second jab, so that just took a little bit of time in the traffic coming back during fucking rush hour, guys, and a bit longer than expected, so that's gash. But we are here late, my friends, to do the fucking watch-along. Let's go. How are we all today, guys? Get in there. Who else have we got in here? Let's have a look. We've got Rushmano, Randon. Oh my God, we rock hard. Kayam, Verinda, Moron. Reese United. I'm not calling you a moron, by the way, Verinda. There's somebody in the live chat called Moron. Berber. And Jonathan Gallagher and Griffo Chaz as well. How you doing there, Griffo? Josh Drain, Eileen O'Leary, Berber, Nathan, thank you guys for getting in the watch along. So it's 20 minutes, 45 seconds gone in the game. Manchester United won, Leicester City won. Luke Thomas scored early on for Leicester City, a great finish to be fair. And also Mason Greenwood got the equaliser just a couple of moments ago with his 7th goal in 10 games for Manchester United, which is obviously a great return. And a great finish it was as well. And Diallo getting an assist as well. Sort of. Obviously Greenwood did the most of it there, but still. Get in there, my son. So anyway, 1-1 here. It's a big. The team is it's a team of kids basically. It's not kids, but it's it's a massively changed side. Obviously, if we have a look at the lineup, David De Gea in goal, Williams, Bailly, Twanzebe and Tellez in the back four, Van der Beek and Matic in midfield. It's not kids at all, but there's a couple of kids in there, I should say. You've got Diallo, of course. You've got Elanga starting this game today, which is big. Mason Greenwood, of course. So get in there. But anyway. Get involved in the live chat, my friends. Do us a favor. We are late today, of course. So help us out by smashing that like button, giving it a share on social media if you can, and helping us getting it out there, my friends. Nathan Gallagher, yes, I remember you. How you doing? Alex Tellez goes forward here. Greenwood Future Legend, says Googs one. Absolutely, yes. AR Dan, how you doing? Checking in. The Gunman strikes again. Yes, Mr. Dan Taylad. Come on. How are you doing, Dan? And yes, what a great finish that was. Just an absolute striker's finish, that one, wasn't it? Wow. Just the way he just nonchalantly drifted through their defence, found that tiny little gap of space in that bottom left-hand corner. It's beautiful. Reserve team, says AR Dan. Effectively, this is our second string side, yeah. Even, arguably, got a couple of the kids in even more so than our second string side because there's players like Elanga playing, etc. Yeah, Rushmano, how are you doing today, you legend? Daily Bits. He says, hey, Piggy, Leicester are such bums. They can't beat our reserve team. Well, let's, in a way, look, I don't know. In a way, a draw's a nice result here today because City don't win the league today. Basically, it's the lesser of two evils, isn't it? In a way, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, and I don't really truly feel like that. Obviously, I want United to beat Leicester. But in a way, a Leicester win wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just because it would pretty much stop Liverpool from getting a chance at top four, which I'm very interested in happening, to be fair. I would love it if Liverpool did not get top four this season. So, whereas if we beat Leicester tonight now, maybe it just leaves the door open just a little bit for Leicester, for Liverpool, because they do have 2 games in hand on Leicester City. But you know what? We can't go through life thinking about that. We've got to beat the team on the day with the young lads that we've got out there. But that's what it is. It's a reserve team, everyone. You got Mata, says Vincent Bullock. Absolutely, yes. Sorry, did I forget to mention Mr. Wan Mata? Yes, so sorry, I forgot to mention Mata, did I? Diallo, Mata, Elanga and Greenwood. Sorry, yes, we are playing Mata, of course. Mr. Vincent Bullock, I hope you're well. Shazad Ahmed, how are you doing today, you legend? Yeah, we got a little bit late, so a little bit late today. My mum's had her second jab, which is brilliant. So she's basically covered, and you know, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully she's not too unwell next couple of days. Gary Finnegan, we moved the ball a lot quicker with Donny in the midfield. FC United Forever says, up early again, Mr. Vamps Piggy. Slap on the UV Ultra High Factor Sun Cream, or you'll be a roast piggy. I know I'm somewhat of a vampiro, aren't I? But whatever. Yes, Rushy will be happy with a draw. Me too. AR Dance, it's great to see Mata. Maybe this last time we will see him in a shirt, Piggy. You know, what's a good point, actually? It's a very good point. There's a couple of players here for playing for Manchester United right now. Maybe Matic too. You just might not see too much of them before they go. So perhaps this is Juan Mata's swan song tonight. What a great point that is. You just never know. So yeah, Mata's been a great player for us. Let's just get some love hearts in there for Mata. He has been a wicked player for us over the years. I've never had a problem with Juan Mata at United, to be fair. He's always been committed. He's always played to a reasonable standard. I mean, I wouldn't say he set the world alight, but he's always done pretty well. So yes, Juan Mata's a good lad as far as I'm concerned. Great, nice bloke as well. I don't think they come any nicer than Juan Mata. G-Wolf United says, yo, yo, yo. Great, the youngsters are playing. Ahmad scored for 1 assist and 1. He is on fire. I know, mate. Absolutely. He got that assist for Greedy, didn't he? What's up, Ayush Satkota? Kayam says, Ahmad looks a proper baller. He just needs to fill out a bit. Yes, that's right. It'll come. Him and Greenwood, they're definitely going to pack on the muscles over the next couple of years. They're still young lads at the end of the day, aren't they? Teddy Zavala, what's up, dude? Andy Hammond Evening Pig, can't wait to smash up Liver Scum Thursday. Put them into Europa League. Yes! Definitely. Gary Finnegan, a lot of the players playing tonight have a point to prove. Absolutely, it's a great opportunity for a lot of the players tonight. We talked about players like Twan Sebi maybe trying to stake a claim in the future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. Maybe this isn't a huge game for him, but he wants to have a good performance. And then obviously the youngsters that haven't played at all, people like Elanga, obviously Diallo, great opportunity for them just to impress. Brandon Williams, of course, hasn't had too much football this season because of Luke Shaw and because of course, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Tellers over on that side anyway. Brandon's been deputising for Aaron. But this is a great opportunity for him, great opportunity for Donny. In fact, it's probably the biggest opportunity for Donny out of anyone, really, because he did have a good game last time out. I thought he was pretty decent. And this time's a great opportunity to see if he can impress. Can he try and give Solskjaer something to think about here? Let's find out in this game. Yeah, you're right. Exactly, Rushmano. Good chance to see some bench players like Twantibi and Williams. Absolutely. Some of these young lads. Langer, of course. Diallo. It's a great opportunity for Diallo, and he's already done well in the game. Yeah, Primot, how are you, sir? He says, that was brilliant from Diallo. Brushed him off like a fly. What's going on, Tom Clash 87? I haven't seen you for a little bit. How you doing? Verinda getting those love hearts in there. Thank you, Verinda. Rushmano says, Old Trafford's roof is leaking again. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness me. Shot on goal, but David Hare makes the save over the top of the bar. David with a great performance out last time, given the nod today. I wouldn't take any significance to that. This is our reserve team that we've put out here, you know, so I wouldn't say that exactly this means that he's our first choice keeper or anything because it's a league game, because he has been playing the Europa for us recently. So I do think he's leaving in this summer, guys. I hope he doesn't, but yeah. Anyway, guys, get your score predictions in for this game. I haven't even asked you that. So my score prediction, I did say it yesterday on the FIFA stream, but I think 2-1 to United, so that is still on. So I'm going for 2-1 to United on the night tonight. Corner for Leicester. Here's Albrighton with the whipped one in. It's dealt with well by Tellers at the near stick. Diallo does well to get it away also and boot it up the pitch. Possession gathered up by Leicester in the middle of the park. And you know what? Diallo does extremely well to win it back on the right-hand side. That's great from Diallo, lad. This guy looks like a baller, lad. Ahmad Diallo, he's such a young kid and he just stole that back like a thief in the night. Craig Marsh, let's be having you. Primot thinks 3-2. G-Wolf says 4-1. 7-1, says Daily Bits. Wow. 3-3, says AR Dan. Hey, Zayn Miyasi, thank you so much for the super chat, Zayn. Zayn Miyasi with a super chat. He says, next season, will we be back? We will be back. And Chelsea, Liverpool, City will finish higher. 4th place will be between us and you. What? Arsenal coming back to challenge for Champions League places next season. Sorry, are we talking about the second coming of Christ here or something? I don't understand what's happening. It makes no sense. Miracles aren't real, are they, Zayn? Zayn Miyasi, okay. Fair enough then. I very much doubt it. I'm just going to put it out there. I think Arsenal will be melting next season, just like they're melting this season. But there you go. Oh, maybe melting slightly less. Maybe slightly less. Maybe 7th place finish for them next year or something. Yes, G-Wolf originally went 2-0, but changed his mind. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Consider they scored. I guess you have to, really, don't you? Alex Walker says, I'm here with my Auntie Jenny and her birthday. Hey, shout out to Auntie Jenny. Absolutely. Have a great birthday, Auntie Jenny. From Alex Walker and everybody here on Flying Pig United YouTube channel. Shout out to you on your birthday. Happy birthday, Jenny. Jenny, it's your birthday. Mad Animal Mikey. If we smash Leicester today, then these guys deserve a shout for starting place more often. It's not like we're playing Fulham here. True. I mean, Leicester are a very, very good team, and we are playing a bunch of kids. So let's be honest now. If we, even if we lose this game, it's no disgrace because we have had to make wholesale changes. We did have a game on Sunday. We do have a game against Liverpool on Thursday. We've had to make wholesale changes. So the fact that we've had to do that, it's just another one of those games that Solskjaer has to sort of navigate through. If we get any result today, a draw, that's a great result as far as I'm concerned today with the team we put out. Now, there's still experienced players in the team, of course, but these players don't play together week in, week out. They probably haven't even had much time in training to work on stuff because we've had so many other fixtures to contend with it. So I very much doubt that there's too much organisational understanding within this team or group of players that are out there today. So that's something you have to remember. So far, all things considered, the fact we do have Elanga, we do have Diallo starting, Brandon Williams, Donny, a lot of these players who haven't played a lot, it's actually a pretty good start by the guys. And Diallo's already impressing me, and in a way he set up Greenwood for that, and Greenwood's done his defender and slotted it bottom left-hand corner. Was a beautiful finish. Yes, no change in predictions, you flip-flops, says Griffin. Well, G-Wolf kind of has to change a prediction if it was 2-0, because it's, But the Cake Cadet, thank you very much for the super chat. Hang on, here's Greenwood on the break for United. I'll read that in a moment. And down the right-hand side, Mata plays into Brandon Williams. Here's Donny van der Beek now centrally. The Matic. Donny, very lively over there. I'd love to see Donny get a good run in this side, maybe for the end of the season, just to see what he's made of. You know, if United are qualified for the Champions League, if United are just waiting for that Europa League final, and the last couple of games are not as important because we're already there. Of course, we want to finish as close to City as possible, but you might just see Solskjaer just mix around just a little bit. Not like this, obviously, today's out of necessity, but just a little bit. You might see a start for Donny. You might see, you know, a little bit of a mix-up over the last few games of the season. Daily bits, this will cause them to feel worse. Second half, the emotional level losing to kids and reserves will affect your Iheanacho and Vardy. I love that, Daily bits. Brendan Rodgers must be feeling a little bit, how you say, beside himself at half-time. He's a wonderful human being, but he knows he's losing to a bunch of reserves right now. Arsenal not doing nothing soon, says Googs one. I'm with you on that one, Googs, yes. Arsenal, to me, ultimate meme club. They're a meme. Arsenal are a meme. They really are. Every time I go on social media, I see lots of Arsenal memes. I just do. Oh, Cake Cadet, thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Cake Cadet. He says, oh, so the Meltbag did wake up for the match. Hey, I've been up for a little while, Cake Cadet. I just got started late because I had to take to me man for a second jab. All right. Now who's the twat? Hey, no, Cake Cadet, you're a legend. Thank you so much for the £2 super chat there, you legend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Seen and ignored, says the Cake Cadet. Wow, you don't give me much time at all, do you? Crikey, mate. OSG Amazing says, hey, Pig, sorry I haven't been in the streams lately. Been really busy. No worries. Great to see you. How have you been, OSG, man? No problem. Yeah, life has a tendency to get busy as food, doesn't it? I am Griffer, but my new prediction is 4-1, says G-Wolf. He's sticking to his new prediction, Griffo. Give him a break. Yeah, the Cake Cadet. Yeah, give me a chance, bro. Give me more than 12 seconds, please. No, I know it was a bit longer than that. Back to David De Gea in United's goal then. Arsenal for life says blue side of Manchester is where it's at, not the red side. Oh, okay. When were you born then, mate? Like 2012? Do you know what I'm saying, Arsenal for life? You must be new here. Because I saw a little thing earlier saying it was there was a result from 2008, I think it was, and it was Manchester City versus Middlesbrough, and Middlesbrough beat them 8-1. So that's the sort of side we're talking about here, just in 2008, 13 years ago, dudes. They were getting beaten by Middlesbrough 8-1. You know why they're where they are? Yeah, it's because of billions of pounds worth of oil money and breach of financial fair play. That's why they're there where they are. So let's not praise City too much. Yeah, Baldy Pup's done a good job. Hey, here's how you have a limitless amount of resources and a team full of already super galacticos. Nice one. You know what I mean? Is Pep Guardiola as good as a coach as Brian Clough? Nah, he's not. You know why? He couldn't do it at bloody Nottingham Forest, could he? Pep needs the best of the best of the best. He needs Barca and Messi and Xavi and Iniesta. He needs Bayern. He needs Man City. Piss off, Baldy Pep. Anyway. Rush Mano, thank you for a £10 super chat, you legend. He says, am I in the Twilight Zone? Did Zayn just say Arsenal will reach 4th next season? Rush Mano, you're not in the Twilight Zone, no. This is real life. It's just, let's be honest now, Zayn is, how you say, somewhat rose-tinted glasses when it comes to Arsenal, my friends. I mean, are they sacking Arteta for a start? Because if they're not sacking him, just don't know if he's really going to do the job for them long term. If they get somebody else in, will that person do the job as a great coach? Big questions. Big questions, isn't it, from Arsenal fans right now? What do you say, Arsenal fans? Do you want Arteta? No, of course you don't want Arteta. Yes, thank you so much for the super chat, Rushmano. I know it is pretty nutty. It is pretty nutty. Arsenal. That's Arsenal fans for you, though. Gungshi, you unadulterated legend. Hello, he says, hi, lads and lassets. How you doing there? Hey, Gungshi, by the way, so just so you know, what happened with the parcel was I did give it to Nicola to send. And I don't know really what happened, but she sent it, and she hasn't got the tracking code to give me. She's lost it. And have you still not got it yet, Gungshi? Do you know what I mean? But just so you know, there's been another one sent. But I think it's a bloody disgrace, to be fair, that it hasn't turned up. But Gungshi, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're okay. Kayam, that United versus Arsenal match was the best, says Verinda Chorley. Which one was that? The 8-2? Gungshi, I hope you're well today, mate. Have you still not got that parcel, Gungshi? Let me know. But she's lost the fucking receipt, mate, with the tracker on it, which is the most gash thing that she could have done, because now I don't even have any ability to get it, my money back. So that's piss poor. I mean, hopefully it just turns up, Gungshi. We've hopefully get 2 packages now. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, you would think if it was going to be there. I did send it fucking months ago now, so you know. Griffo says need a tracking code for the tracking code. That's a great shout. But blame Nicola, by the way, Gungshi, and everybody else. Blame Nicola, because I gave her this responsibility to do. Anyway. So, palmed it off onto her, you know, anyway. Gav, Vincent says, want to just say, didn't come, claim back of the insurance when it does come. You're all quids in. Want to say didn't come. Okay, well, I'll try and do that, Vincent. I will. I mean, I don't have the... Obviously, I've got all the information. So I should be able to find out a bit more about it, actually. It's a great point. Surely I can delve into this. Obviously, I've got Gunshi's address, so I could just contact them and say, yo, it's this one. I guess. No. Arteta is the best manager Arsenal's had in ages since you were United. Oh, it's so true. Yes, that's right, Ruddy can't game. Edgar, hello, Edgar says, sell Marcio, start Mason in the middle and get Sancho. Still waiting for my Fluffy Flamingo t-shirt. Dude, Primot, I've got to come up with some sort of design like that, don't I? I do have a new design on the store, I believe. Let me just take a look and see what it is. Oh, no, that's not the one. Oh, okay, I can't showcase it right now anyway. I guess it's not updated. But there is a new Glazers Out t-shirt on the store, guys. So you can check that out if you want. Gungshi says, still no sign of it, Pig. I will go to the post office if I can get any info about a parcel containing Jaffa cakes and other goodies. Gungshi had so much good stuff in it. I'm so pissed off. Yeah, I mean, is there some sort of... Surely you're allowed to send foodstuffs into Taiwan, right? just want to check that, you know? Logistics department at Pig Towers failed, mate. Exactly that. If I tell you what though, Rushy, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Because at least then you get the proof of postage. At least then you can keep track of this stuff and not have somebody say that they lost it. Anyway, thank you, Rushy. Mad Animal Mikey with a £2 super chat. He says Pig versus Goldbridge rap battle for charity. Oh my goodness me! What? You want me to have a chicken little rap battle with Goldbridge? Man, that dude's got about as much warmth as a cold fridge. Come on, you know Pig would take him down. Rap battle, let's not even go. As much warmth as a cold fridge. Off the top of the dome, peeps. That's a fucking banger of a line. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Pig, thanks a million to you and Nicola for sending me the package. It's the thought that counts. Well, like I say, there's another one on the way, Gungshi. But I'm very annoyed about the whole situation, mostly with Nicola, as I said. Anyway, Nishant asks, Greenwood reminds me of a Van Persie. Yes, I know, yeah, Mason Van Greenwood, that's his name, isn't it? Mason Van Greenwood, lad. Hey, there's over 100 of you legends in here. Do us a favour, guys. We haven't even got 100 likes yet. In fact, we've only got 51. So all you lurkers out there, you lurkers and jerkers who have neglected to hit the like button yet, please do us a big favour and smash that thumbs up on this video. Let's be having you. Let's give it a cheeky little like boost and get it up there on the old algorithm, Ione. Okay, lads? And that says, hit the thumbs up, give it a share on social media. That'll help us out a whole bunch. Appreciate you. If you like this stream, if you enjoy the channel, please do please do help us out by smashing the thumbs up and giving it a share. No, it's actually not my fault, Griffo Chaz. I promise you that. I promise you. I swear now, Griffo Chaz. It's Nicola's fault, mate. 100%. Anyway. The Cake Cadet says, since I've tuned in to the pig, I forgot to watch the match. Oh, no. Dude, since I've been talking to you legends in the live chat, I've neglected to watch the match for the last few minutes. I've just been sat here talking absolute codshite. Matic has been brilliant so far tonight, says Gary Finnegan. Yes, I need to concentrate a little bit more. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we are down the left-hand side. It's Transibi plays it forward. And here is Tellez feeding in the runner of Elanga down the left there, but it's now one back. Donny wins it back in the centre of the park. Referee says play on. Played in down the left now by Donny. And that's going to be a throw into Manchester United here. Sack your assistant, says G-Wolf. Already done. Already done. Sacked. Already done. Williams giving the ball away again. Vincent says, how much would cost for Gungshi to come to England? I guess, I don't know, probably about £700. I really don't know, but I'm guessing the cheapest flight you could get probably be £700 return or something, wouldn't it, Vincent? I don't really know. Gungshi might know. Walter Manfred, oh, thank you so much. He says, smash the like button. My go-to for live telecast commentary, Piggy Grant. Thank you so much. Oh, Leicester play through Vardy in. Oh, De Gea just kicks it away just in time, and the ball's come over the top. The referee's blown the whistle for, I think, penalisation on Vardy there. Thank you, Walter. That's very kind of you, mate. Get in. The lads are having a fantastic half. Yes, they are really playing well today, guys. Considering all the change, as I say, the team doesn't have that understanding on that level of organisation together because they just don't play week in, week out. It's a very changed side. Considering all those different aspects, it's a very, very solid performance so far this half. Yeah, they did score a good goal, but other than that, they haven't really caused us too many problems. Like, defensively, we've been sound. You know, pretty much sound since they scored. Thank you, Tonk Nash 87. That's appreciated. Yes, that's right. The Cake Cadet smash a one if you're chuffed to see Bailly playing again. I mean, yeah, when you actually think about it, though, like in a way, well, it's arguable that this centre-back pairing is better than the other centre-back pairing, Maguire and Lindelof. By the way, Maguire's stats this season, I don't know if anybody saw. I saw a little graphic of his stats the other day during the game, and it popped up and it said he's number one in like 6 different aspects of defensive sort of measurements this season, or defensive statistics this season. Now, it kind of makes sense because he's played more minutes than anybody in the Premier League, basically. So it kind of makes sense. But also, you've got to actually say, on the face of it, his stats look pretty good. Harry Maguire's stats this season, I think he's like number 1 for headed clearances, number 1 for blocks, number 1 for, all that sort of stuff. So he's bossing it, mate. He's bossing it. But like I say, he has played literally more than anybody else. But even so, still pretty damn awesome stats from Slabby this season, eh? He's an absolute tank, says the Cake Cadet. Yeah, he is, isn't he? That's what I mean. Like, this is arguably better than the Lindelof-Maguire combination because they're more, I think these guys are more, they're more athletic in terms of overall athleticism. Slabby is strong and good in the air and big, and but these guys are that also, but quick as well. Bailly and Twanzebe are, very mobile. So in a way, you could say this could be more comfortable than our main centre-back pairing. Depends how you look at it, really. I have seen the, Slabby Maguire been exposed quite a few times this season with, a lack of pace and getting into certain positions. Maybe he's not helped by his teammates in Lindelof or whoever are leaving in no man's land. But yeah, there's good opportunity for Bailly and Twanzebe tonight anyway. Stats are for baseball, says Primot. Very true, isn't it? People just look at the stats now. There's 12-year-olds that come into the stream and go, oh, look at Giggsy's record, and he got 6 goals in the 99 season. He's shit. Like, what? The guy was a flying winger machine. We played differently back there. There was a 4-4-2. You played with 2 forwards. It was a totally different sort of vibe in the Premier League back in the 90s. So, to say stuff like that really pisses me off. So you're right, his stats only tell a certain amount of the story anyway, don't they? The same people who talk about stats are the same people that tell you Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard are better than Paul Scholes. Those are the type of people we're dealing with here, guys, They just do not get it. They just don't get it. G-Will says, see, he is the best defender. I told you, you do him wrong. Now, I've just told you, if he's the best defender on... He's the best defender, did you just say? Anyway. I told you, G-Will, he's played more games than anybody else. So his stats are going to be... Anyway, I'd love to see his stats in terms of minutes played, like a ratio, like per capita. I'd love to see Maguire's stats per capita, mate. That's what I'd like to see. Slab exposed himself, says Fire Up. Pig, where's the parrot lately? Oh, mate. With Long John Silver, Kayam. Anyway. Shakalaka Mekalaka, how you doing? Channel member legend, how you doing today, Shakalaka? Good to see you, my friend. He says, Leicester were gifted a half and they were bottling it, Pig. Pogba and Bruno in the second half will seal the deal. But Man United, very interesting. Do you know what? I probably... Yeah, you've got to make a couple of changes in the second half, to be fair, Shakalaka. But I actually think these kids have done pretty well today. So I would be quite inclined to... I managed to side Ndidi down there. I'd be quite inclined to give them most of the second half to see what they can do still. But I know what you're saying, though. A little bit of extra quality and experience could just be enough to win us this game. Solskjaer roll the dice here. Bearing in mind we do have that Liverpool game Thursday. I bet on Man U, these bellends. Go on, Chitty. We can beat them. We can beat them, mate. Diaz, Stones, and Van Dijk, says Mason Amp. Is that true? That's fucking awesome, Billy Ellingworth. He says, Pig, them stats are from the United squad, not the Premier League. Well, I did see... Are you sure? No. I think the graphic I saw was for the Premier League. Pretty sure. No. But that would be funny. That would make sense. I'm pretty sure it was for the Premier League, though, now I think about it. There was a little thing on it that did say in the Premier League. Don't want to see Bruno at all second half, says Andy Hammond. Yeah, I wonder if I could just find it at half time, actually, the statistic image, and just show you what I'm talking about. But Harry Maguire stats graphic 2021. Okay, that's half time, everybody. Get in there. So, well, I say get in there. Leicester obviously opened the scoring early on, and we've done well to get that equaliser early doors with a much changed side and get the same parity going in at half time. Mason Green with an excellent goal on the 15th minute to cancel out Luke Thomas's also excellent goal for Leicester City 5 minutes prior. So, yes, decent performance. Looking at the standout performance in that game so far, I'd have to say that I think Diallo's impressed me. He got an early assist and just generally been quite tenacious out there. Looked very, very good. Greenwood, obviously, with an unbelievable bit of skill for the goal. He's done the defender, dropped his shoulder, taken it beyond him and just slotted it beyond the keeper bottom left with a fantastic pinpoint finish. That was a sexy bit of play. Matic has had a good, solid game. The whole defence has done reasonably well, even though we did concede. You have to give credit to the likes of Bailly, Twanzebe today, looking quite solid. Considering they don't play with each other, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I expect us to ship goals today and I expect us to concede because this team doesn't play together very often. It's an unorganised team in terms of they're not tried and tested. They don't play week in, week out. And Leicester City are that. They're trying to win these games desperately. They're playing with a strong team. And that's the difference between the two sides at the moment. So, but ultimately, there's no difference between the two in terms of scoreline right now. Right, okay, I'm just trying to find this slabbing to Maguire graphic, but I don't think I'm going to be able to see it. And I think it was on my Facebook, actually. Let me give it a second. But yeah, it was. It's pretty funny, guys. Slabby Maguire is actually a boss, it turns out, in terms of stats. But no, I think it's more so down to the fact that he plays a shit ton more games than anybody else. That's what I would think. Anyway, I can't find it, but it was quite interesting just to see that his stats are actually very impressive this season, I guess is the word you would use. I guess quite an impressive statistical season from Slabby. Golden Boy Gamer says Greenwood scored against was Diallo. Great goal, yes. And he got the assist there, didn't he, Diallo? Yep. Matic has been solid, hasn't he? Half-time says Norma. Oh, sorry, hang on. I've got to refresh the stream. The lights are coming through slow. Hey, there's 181 of you legends in it, by the way. I mean, the comments are coming through slow. Everybody, do us a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Let's have a like spike to 100 likes here, my friends. Get in. Slabby's on crutches, says Gungshi. Yeah, so he was a stalwart in our side all season long, but because he got injured the other day, he's out for a little while. It was just for the United squad pick, says Billy Illingworth. Well, that's funny then, if that's the case. Hey guys, hey Eddie O2, how you doing? He says, good to see this team actually keeping pace with Leicester. Mason equals GOAT of academy players. What a lad. Seriously, though, I mean, we've been talking about this kid for a good season or two now. Solskjaer's done brilliant with him, bringing him through. But you can just see he's got the magic eye. You know, people talk about the magic eye or the eye of the tiger. He's got that. You can just see that. Look at that finish today. That is a seasoned finish from, you know, the likes of which you would see from a Van Persie or a Van Nistelrooy, or it's just like finding that tiny, or Thierry Henry. It's that sort of finish, my friends. It was a beautiful take. So Greenwood again impressing. 7 goals in his last 10 games for Manchester United now, Mason. To be fair to him, he's taken a little bit of time to get going this season. You can't say he's had a overall faultless season, because at the first half of the season, I think for him, he was actually kind of disappointing for the first half of the season to me anyway. I was watching him go, yeah, he didn't really reach those heights that he did last year. But you know what? he's turned it on the second half of the season. He's been fantastic lately. And because of his age, he's still only 19. Also, that stuff happened in the summer or with the England squad and stuff. Maybe he just took a little bit of a confidence knock. His name was in the papers a lot. You know, he was being talked about in the press in a negative light. Maybe that just had a bit of a psychological knock-on effect on his game on the pitch. So maybe that's why at the start of the season he wasn't exactly bang up for it, because he had his eye on that absolutely lovely Icelandic bird. Maybe, but also, you know, he's just settled into the season and grown into the season brilliantly. Butters says the eye of the pig. Nice one, Rushmano. 91 likes. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the thumbs up. Appreciate you. 167 watching. Get in there, Verinda. Thank you, everyone, for getting in here today. We got going a little bit late today. It's actually pretty gash because I started just after both the goals went in. Yeah, bit of a shame. Is this full-time? No, it's not, Matty Brugger. It's half-time now. So just half-time whistle's gone. There's a stat I can get behind. Kayam, that's a stat I can get behind. What did Kayam say? Points per game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 1.91 points per game average from 92 games. Jose Mourinho, 1.89 from 93 games. Kayam, he's better than that twat then, isn't he? That's awesome. Mason Greenwood is going to be world-class within 2 years, says the Cake Cadet. Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, like physically, he's going to mature a lot over the next year or two. So that's going to just improve him alone, because he's just going to have a little bit more strength, maybe a bit more physicality, a bit more hold-up ability, all that sort of stuff that comes from just getting more physically strong. He's going to be fantastic, I think, because he already is. He already is he already is one of our most creative and defendable players in terms of a goal scorer as well. Probably one of our most natural goal scorers. Sure, you've got Edinson, but other than Edinson, Cavani, I mean, who is actually more natural in that sort of position, or when they've just got a shot on goal? Who's got that ability to get the half a yard and get a shot off? Rashford, but Bruno, yeah, of course. But Greenwood's right up there is the point I'm making. And for 19, he's almost to the point where if an opportunity fell for a player for United in the 6-yard box or something, he's the one I'd want it to fall to, because he's just a natural finisher, which you cannot teach. Over 100 likes, thanks everyone. I was surprised Greenwood even has the hold-up play that a number 9 needs. Yeah, that's right, he does, yeah. Love to see Mason getting the ball deep and running at their defence. Look like Mbappe. Great shout, Ian Dawn, yes. Navid, who's been playing better right now this match, Leicester versus Manchester United? I'd probably say Man United, to be honest, yeah. Leicester started well, but since we scored, Leicester have been quite lacklustre. They haven't really created anything. United created a little bit. I'm not expecting a great performance from United today because of all the changes. So considering that's pretty good. Okay, Eddie O2, will do, bud. Nice one. Reece United says, Pig, who's impressed you the most today so far? For me, Ahmad, Greenwood, and Van der Beek. So Ahmad, Greenwood, and Van der Beek. Greenwood with that finish. It's got to be. But yes, Donny's done pretty well today. He hasn't really blown me away, but he's done pretty well. Yeah, I'd say it's Greenwood. Greenwood's the one who's impressed me the most, just because he took that chance so damn well. Thank you, Rushmano says, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Who's impressed the most today? Sorry, I read that one, Reece. Yeah. Bruno has got to come on, says Bruno, no to the Super League. Good man, I like your name. And yeah, that would be interesting. Maybe we'll see if Solskjaer, having been in the situation where we could go on and win the game, maybe he will bring on some of the big guns for the second half. Ollie's warming up for the second half, says Griffo Chaz. Hey guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go to the toilet and grab another can of Pepsi. Give me a moment. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 5 minutes until the second half gets going, so don't go anywhere. I'll literally be 2 minutes, guys, so just hold on. Much love. Also, smash a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm looking a bit fuzzy, am I, today? Let me change the focus. Yeah, you're right. I'm looking a bit fuzzy. I think it's because I'm too... Oh, I think it's because I'm too far... See, now I'm not fuzzy, but I'm just too close to the thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm fuzzy back here. Fuzzy. 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 That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll just leave it at that. All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Do not go anywhere. I'm just going to grab a drink and go for a quick Jimmy Riddle. Quick Jimmy Riddle. See you in a sec. Boom, chickadee chanker, I'm back. Guess what was I going to say, actually? Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to... Sorry, I was just going to reply to somebody in the live chat. I've forgotten. Who was it? Never mind. Anyway, guys, thank you for getting here. We're just a couple of minutes away from the kickoff for the second half. It's 1-1 at the moment. How do you rate Manchester United's performance today? I've got to give them a solid 7.5. I think considering the fact that these guys don't play with each other, it's actually quite a Decent performance from a bunch of lads. They don't really play with each other very much, and there's a couple of young lads in there. So I was really close to the camera then, wasn't I? Just sort that out. Oh, it's blurry, isn't it? Okay, I think it's just not meant to be that far. I'm not meant to be that far away from it. That looks better, doesn't it? And it's too close up, and you can see all my imperfections. Oh, Dave says still fuzzy. That was what I was going to respond to. Yes, it's still fuzzy. No, that's what I was going to say. Sorry, this is what I was going to say. I forgot. I'm going to have to get rid of that, aren't I? I've got to get rid of that, guys. Oh, no. Who's that in the background? Oh, dear. Watch out. Kigsy's about. I'm going to have to change that. Honestly, I'm going to have to change that, mate. That's like almost just like saying, like, that's setting the wrong tone for this channel, I think, in a way. There's Gigsy right there. Oh, 7 out of 10 says Reece United thinks it's a decent second half performance. Yeah, nice. Collar's getting a bit... I'm going to have to Cantona this collar, I think. It's getting a bit curly anyway. Yeah, let's Cantona the collar. That's better. Google is gashtastic according to them. We're not playing, but here we are. What the hell, Macho Monkey? They probably thought it was 8 p.m. R Kings, how have you been, R Kings? I hope you're well, dude. What the fuck's this shit? Hold on a sec. Fucking Hollyoaks has come on. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Fucking Hollyoaks? What the fuck's happened? Back in a sec. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Bollocks. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Shit! It's still on. What the fuck? So basically, I'm running an HDMI cable all the way from downstairs. Oh, my God. Okay, do not change. All right, back in a sec. Unbelievable. Okay, I got it back on now, guys. Bloody hell. What a shambles. Fucking Hollyoaks popped up. And then I put the channel number in, and but then I came back up and it said stop recording or some shit, like Hollyoaks is being recorded or some shit, you know? So I had to go back and put the other HDMI in, make sure it's on the right channel. It's a gash situation. The cake cadets, let's do a Hollyoaks watch along, pig. Let's go. I'm glad I didn't miss any goals. It's underway, guys, by the way. The second half, what a shit show. Right, we missed the first 2 minutes. We're here. 12, 13, 14. Boom, I've put the timer up in the top right-hand corner, everybody. If you want to sync up with me, please do. My goodness me, right. Melt up, want to melt up. Who's on the bench, Pigmate, says Dave Whitford. Okay, just to give you the rundown of who's on the bench, laddie. So we do have Lindelof, Pogba, Cavani, Rashford, Bruno, Shaw, Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, and McTominay on the subs. So plenty of options there, plenty to choose from. Hey, Dizzy Red Devil, I'm all good, mate. How are you doing, sir? Pig's a secret Hollyoaks fan. You know what? I used to watch Hollyoaks when I was a teenager. I actually did, back in the old Max and OB days, if anybody remembers that. But I haven't watched it for years and years, to be fair. And I think I even just used to watch it back then for the talent, to be honest. Oh, rain is getting worse, says Daily Bitch. Yeah, it's actually chucking it down, isn't it? Still fuzzy, says Dave. Oh. Are you sure? Are you? Oh, okay. There you go. How's that? How's that looking for you, Dave? Is that looking good? Hey, maybe if you press the dots in the top right-hand corner, you can set it to 1080p. Maybe it's just the device you're watching on. I don't know. Yes, you're right, the cake cadet. It's littered with talent. Maguire stats 39% clean sheets, 87% pass accuracy, 75% duels won, 1.8 interceptions per game. I need some. I need to understand what this is from. I need some context here, Cheat Wolf, mate. I need some context, mate. Anyway, Gemma Atkinson was nice. Brandon Lewis, I agree. Anyway, so here we are. It's Manchester United versus Leicester, the second half, 49-09. Cristiano Ronaldo was going out there for a while, wasn't he? I'm good, Kyle Davies. How are you doing, laddie? Yes, Gungshi Pig. I used to watch Nigella, but not for the cooking. Nudge, nudge. Great shout. Great shout, Nigella Lawson, yes. No, I don't think I've ever cooked anything whilst watching Nigella Lawson. No, that's true. Oh, this is a nice bit of play by United, yes. Greenwood fed in down the left-hand side. Oh, no. Ah, it's a shame. And Elanga just basically tries to... Basically feeds in Greenwood down the left. Greenwood gets his head up, tries to put that through ball in. It's actually a bit of a poor pass from Greenwood. It's cut out by the defender. But that would have been a good opportunity for Elanga if Greenwood got it through to him there. Bit of a crummy pass from Mason. Daily Bits, Greenwood is making Leicester look like they're in slow motion when he dribbles past them. He is having a great game, isn't he? It's raining. I loved Cat Weasel, says Norma. Brandon Lewis, Ronaldo, Love Hearts, Gemma Atkinson. Yeah, that's right. Ronaldo and Gemma Atkinson were a thing, weren't they, back in the day? Oh, shit, Iheanacho takes a shot from distance. It's a long curling effort, and it's a shit one. And it has gone well wide of United's goal. Eddie says, damn, my stream is behind. Oh, shit. Give it a refresh, lad. Ref's a disgrace, says, I tell you what, is it just me? Or has the standard of refereeing this season just been worse than it pretty much usually ever has been? I know we always go on about referees, but it seems like maybe with this VAR business, it's just sort of highlighting the fact that they're making a lot of these decisions, getting a lot of these decisions wrong. But it does seem like they've been particularly gashed this season. I'm just going to say it now. The officials have been gashed this year. Maybe it's the same every year, but it feels like this year they're just worse than ever. Juan Mata plays it to Elanga, then down the left-hand side. Elanga, great run by Elanga. Takes it beyond other defender. Can he get beyond? No, he cannot. And it's done well. But I tell you what, Tellers comes in there like a bat out of hell and wins it back for Mata. But Mata, sloppy pass from Juan Mata. He's giving it away. They get worse every year, says Reece United. It seems like it, doesn't it? Gemma Atkinson was coming off set, says Dave Whitford. What's that? Luis Perez, how you doing there, Luis Perez? Think Man United's going to lose? I don't think so, Luis Perez. What's good? Hamad Malik, Van de Beek managed to look like the worst player we're playing with a bunch of kids. I don't think he's looked terrible, but he hasn't really done much, has he? Let's be honest now. He hasn't really done too much. I think that's a bit harsh. I think it's a bit harsh. He hasn't... Yeah, he's not shone, though. This is what I was saying at the start of the stream. Like, realistically, this is a great opportunity for Donny to maybe convince the fans, convince Ollie that he... and it's a great opportunity in a first-team game against a good team to see what you can do. So it is a good opportunity for him. Let's hope he takes it in the next sort of 40 minutes, because, yeah, he hasn't done too much so far. He's done kind of not much at all. The cake says Tony out. Lamont J, how you doing? Lindsay Demink says, come on, United. Yes. Eddie says, I want old human error back. We have ref with slow VAR and human error, which is worse. Yeah, it takes all the fun out of it. It takes the goal celebrations out of it and everything. I miss the days of you finding out whether or not it's a goal within the first 2 seconds because the referee and the officials have made the damn decision right there and then. And I mean, somebody might come back with me with some stats for VAR, but to me, and like you just said, it doesn't seem like the VAR necessarily gets it more so correct anyway. And there's just a lot more controversy with the VAR. Greenwood to get a brace. Sounds good to me, Eddie. Yeah, yeah. Luis Perez, psych. No, I'm just kidding, but good luck, man. Thank you, Luis. Yeah, he got shunted off there. I think it was just a bad touch there, Daily Bits, to be fair. He's just tried to go inside when the defender's on the inside of him. The inside's got the shorter line to get to the ball. He's just basically had a mare. He should have just turned back and looked for the pass, but that's just an experience for you. He'll learn. He does seem to have a lot of skill and great ability. We've seen I've seen a few things, obviously, from him in the youth setups. He's a very skillful player and a dangerous attacking player, but can he do it for the big boys? Tellez with that free kick in from the wide position. It's a great delivery. Oh, Mason running onto it. Just, I think it maybe skims his head slightly, but it's cleared away. Is it by Castagna? I'm not too sure, but it's cleared away by Leicester at the back there. Yes, and Mason could have perhaps done better there. He's got the opportunity to get onto that one. He just doesn't. But it's not. It's not terrible. Great free kick in by Alex Tellez, and here he is with another corner. Tellez with the corner in. Oh, it's a good one, but it's just beaten away by Leicester City ultimately there. 99% of refs are melt jobs these days, says Gungshi. Oh man. It seems like it. We need Pierluigi Collina just to come out and eyeball everybody, don't we? Just eyeball. He was the best ref. Or, Howard Webb. I was just like Howard Webb. People used to say he was like United's 12th man, but I always thought he was a decent ref, He gets slagged off for that. Imagine trying to referee that World Cup final in 2010 when the Holland side come out and just start kung fu kicking people from the off. It's like, it was a hard one. Yes, he should have brandished a red earlier, if you ask me. But he was just going to not spoil the spectacle, but it was effectively going to just... Anyway, he didn't do a good job of the World Cup final. But other than that, I always thought he was a good ref. But that was a hot and fiery, tough game to referee, that one. Oh. Greenwood's buzzing all over the gas, says Primot. Mason's the man. Hello there, Fishy. What's going on? El Matador's warming up, is he? Nice. Cavani's warming up. Come on. Get in there. Let's get El Matadore on. Yeah, he would just give us so much up there, won't he? He could go and win us the game, definitely. His movement and just his tenaciousness up there, his drive, his drag. He drags the team. He's forcing those passes with the runs that he makes. The goal machine is on his way with his bow and arrow. Let's be having you. Tom Hennig is the best ref ever, says Hamad Malik. Gungshi says, get the Undertaker and Kane and Stone Cold to referee these matches. Here's Leicester City, Paul Bearer as Paul Bearer as fourth official. Oh. Funny as. Imagine the Undertaker refereeing this game. That'd be brilliant. Just tombstone pile drivers, fucking Neymar or something. Anyway, here we go. Here's Leicester down on right. Shit, Albrighton whips it in, and Matic is there just to mop it up. He's not put it out. It's not a good clearance by Matic though, and he's giving it away to Leicester, who gather it now back up in the centre circle. Yeah, you think Cavani for Mata? That's probably a good shout. Yeah, G. Mata's not done all that much today, I don't think. Superstar says Mark Clattenburg was an absolute tit. Yeah. Hey there, Dylan Offert. Yayo for Nasal. Legends getting in. How you doing today? Reese Dukran. No, it wasn't Jamie Vardy. It was Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas scored, mate. Luke Thomas. Good finish. That's a good goal. Indeedy now. That's a player that I would love Manchester United to sign in the summer. I think it's a real class act. Defensively sound. Physical, athletic. Just what you want. Young. I think he's only 23, 24. The sort of player that United should be looking to get, really. Oh, crap. And they put it in for the left. It's a good little stop there by Donny van der Beek. Good defending by Donny there. He clears it away. Good bit of defending by Donny. No messing around. Got it out there. Nice. Looks like Maddison's going to be coming on maybe for Leicester here. He's just starting to warm up. By the way, you know, I know I've got long hair and stuff, but what's with the rocking the headband, mate? You know, I'm sorry to say, but I've never got that look, to be fair. You know, we're rocking the headband like up there like that. Are you serious, mate? Huh? What? Nah. You know what I mean? Just tie it up, mate, if you're going to have long hair. You know what I mean? If we could put it in a head. Shit, Leicester down the right, Albrighton. Yes, good defending. Pretty good. And I would say, actually, you know, I would say Twanzebe has done pretty well so far in this game. Not too bad. Defensively sound. That's another example right there. Thank you, Rushmano. He says, subscribe to the channel. Yes, if it's your first time here, everyone, please do us a massive favour and hit that subscribe button. That really helps out. An Alice band, that's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, an Alice band. Why is he... Oh, shit, great save to here at the near post. Iheanacho with the free sitter. Oh, Matic does a good job just getting a touch to clear it away before they have another strike on goal. Oh, my goodness me. David De Gea. Big Dave saves there at the near stick. Look at this, Albrighton down the right. And we've just been undone there. Just as I was saying, Twanzebe. Just as I was seeing Twanzebe's done well, he's just completely let his man go there and allowed them in. Twanzebe's sloppy defending there. But anyway, the ball played through, and it's a great save by big David De Gea at the near stick. Bruno looks to be coming on as well, says G. So Solskjaer's rolling the dice and going for it here, it looks like then. Seeing as it's 1-1 now, he's going to bring the big guns on. Makes sense, really, yeah. I used to wear one, says Berber. Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice. We're only 13 likes away from 150, says Rushy. Brilliant. Hit the thumbs up if you're just going in. Josh Drain, Dave saves, yeah. This it was Thomas at left back that scored for Leicester. Yeah, it's a very good goal, wasn't it? Albrighton down the right. He's had a bit of joy over the last 5 minutes. He does Twanzebe and he whips it in. Do you know what? just as I was saying, Twanzebe's had a solid game. He's just done 2 moments that are really not that impressive at all. You know, just let Albrighton get to him completely, and then before with a through ball. So, you know, wake up there, Twanzebe. Wake up, Axel, lad. Ball played in over the top. This is as nerve-wracking as watching the pig play the Toxcol FIFA challenge. Dude, it's not as nerve-wracking as that for me. I can imagine watching it, yeah. I mean, another thing as well, this game doesn't really mean that much. Of course, it's a game of football against Leicester. We want to win it. But in a way, it would be helping Liverpool if we win it. You know, we don't want Manchester City to win the league today. So we can't lose the game. So if that happens, then, of course, City will be crowned champions. So we don't want that to happen. But it's inevitable. In a way, a draw here is probably not a bad result. Cavani warming up. Pogba warming up. Bruno warming up, guys. Come on, the triple big guns coming on. A trident of penetration by the looks of it. Edinson Cavani's just stripping off as well. Edinson Cavani, Pogba and Bruno all on the sidelines warming up, guys. Come on, United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer going to bring them on for the last half an hour of pure penetrazione. And it's a great move by Solskjaer right now as well, because like there's 30 minutes left. Leicester seem quite, I would say, you know, lackadaisical out there. They're very lackluster. They're just like going through the motions. So if we could get the big guns on, you know, the leaders out there to take the game and just go and create a bit of quality in the last half an hour, we can win this game. Yeah, we can win it. Ollie's going for it. Yes, Primor. Yes, Rushmano, he's going for it. Oh, Bradford Fire. Yes, absolutely. Dave Whitford, mate. Very, very sad, the Bradford Fire. Reece Duke had time for Leicester to get penetrated by Cavani. Exactly. Exactly. Another comeback, or did we score first? Says I don't care media. No, they scored first. Yes, it is another comeback. I know it's just one of those themes of our season on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United seem to do everything the hard way. It's almost like we should just let them score at the start, so we have to come back. Like just to have a goal, just do a FIFA OG. You know what I mean? Right at the start, give yourself a challenge, then we'll play better. Marcus Rashford, sorry, is coming on by the looks of it. So we saw, of course, on the sidelines, Pogba, Bruno, and Cavani but it looks like Marcus Rashford's coming on, guys. Which I'm not so sure about if that's a good choice. I just want to see Rashford have a proper break of a game. I feel like he's been maybe a bit fatigued, maybe just like pushing an injury and all these sorts of things. And I would like to see him maybe just give him a break. But he is coming on for half an hour. Yes, Man Animal Mikey, Trident of Penetration. I love that movie, yes. What movie is it? A Trident of Penetration. I don't know. I don't know what movie is it. Is it from Anchorman or I don't know. I forget now. Actually, no, it's not. I don't know what movie it's from. Let me know. Oh, are you just saying the movie Trident of Penetration? If there was a movie called Trident of Penetration. Oh shit, here's Vardy down the left-hand side. He plays it in over to the right stick, but nobody's there. It's gone all the way through. It's kept in by Albrighton on the right-hand side. Castagna now plays it centrally here. Iheanacho. Gone back to the centre circle. Here's Ndidi. Fofana on the ball now. Marcus, yes. In the words of Solskjaer, my players are fantastic. Dave says it's still fuzzy, mate. Oh, fuzzy, mate. Okay, well, yeah, it's because it's zoomed. If it wasn't zoomed, it would probably not be fuzzy, so much fuzzy. But because it's zoomed, it's fuzzy because I've got not a big enough green screen, as you can see. So it's zoomed, so it's going to be a bit fuzzy, I think, because it is zoomed. That's probably the reason. But I sort of have to do that just so it doesn't look shit. Matt have been good. Sorry, I just broke the fourth wall there, didn't I? So, Ozzy Perez coming off there for James Madison. It's zoomed okay, says Dave. Nice. Subscribe. Thank you, Rushmano. Reece Dukran says, Albrighton seems to be heavily involved in the attacking sector with Vardy. United need to be careful. Definitely, he's getting a lot of joy. It's no surprise, really, because if you think about it, what is the position of Manchester United's team that's defensively vulnerable? Well, with no Luke Shaw in the side, it is that left-back position, isn't it? So you would think that a lot of their joy is going to come down the right there, and Twanzibi's just looked a bit ropey these last couple of minutes. So, you know, does kind of make sense when you think about it. Manzibi on that playing right back, you know, it's like Tellez, I should say. Sorry, Tellez playing left back. God, I'm getting my sides mixed up. But you know what I'm saying. So yes, Albrighton on that side, it makes sense. On comes Cavani, lads and lasses. William's been running his socks off, says Primot. We need Pig in 4K. Hey, one day I'm upgrading things as we go, my friends. Yes, soon I'm going to get a new camera. Oh, no, they scored off from the corner, guys. It's Sayuncu. Shit. And it's a banging header, to be fair, but it's sloppy defending once again, just letting him have it here. Let's have a look at this. It's 2-1 to Leicester City, guys. Bollocks. We've just conceded to a Leicester City corner. Sayuncu getting up and getting the header up from what looked like a free header to me, guys. Let's have another look at this, man. So, look, he jumps up very, very high here. Who's supposed to be marking him up? There's two United players. You know, it's very disappointing from the lads. Look at that. Matic has to do better there. Matic and Diallo, really, or Rashford should play. Yeah, I'd say Rashford should do better, and Matic should definitely do better. He's rooted to the spot there. Oh, that's piss poor defending by Matic there, because it's a shame he's had a decent game, but that's sloppy defending. He just got rooted to the spot. Sayuncu's just got up and rose way above him. Matic is not a jumper anyway. We know that. He can't jump. Matic can't jump, but he's been outdone in the air there. It's a great movement by Soyuncu, to be honest with you. He's moved very, very well. It's hard. Rashford's had to, try to stay with him, but he's unable to. He's just let him go. I think he just sort of thought Matic had it, to be fair. I think Rashford sort of just thought he had it. They should have both gone in and jumped in and made the aerial challenge, but they didn't. So, piss poor defending from the corner there, really, guys. I'd have to say Matic should do a lot better, but it's a great individual header from Soyuncu, you've got to say. But let's just update the scoreline, guys. Absolute shambles there. We're 2-1 down. Shit. But you know what? This is United we're talking about, and we are the comeback kings this season. No other team has come back from being in a losing position more so than Manchester United. This season, we are the team of coming back in the league. So, oh bollocks! Do that a little bit more. Absolute bollocks, guys. Yeah, 2-1. It's a very disappointing, and it's from a corner, a set piece. It's very annoying how many conceded goals we've got from corners this season. Very disappointing. Oh shit, I've updated the score wrong. Bollocks. I've updated the score wrong. Give me a sec. Absolute guff. We're 2-1 down here then, my friends. It's very sloppy goal to concede that one, but Soyuncu with a good header. Who's winning? Mr. Marbury. It's 2-1 now to Leicester. Getting done by those bloody Gary Lineker, Walkers, crispy and melts. Oh, they better come back, says Norma. They will. They will. The score on the green screen. Oh, shut it, haven't I? Aaron Homeland says Gash. Yeah, very sloppy stuff there, man. I mean, it's too many times we've seen that season. It's not the first team that we've got out there, though. Organisation, I did say at the start of the video, we probably see a little bit of a struggle for understanding and organisation out there between the players, because they don't play with each other a lot. But I do think that was just individually maybe Matic just been done there. He should do a lot better jumping up and at least getting a challenge in the shoulder-to-shoulder challenge in with Soyuncu, so it doesn't make it so damn easy for Soyuncu just to get up there. Denzel Washington says a couple more away wins and we'll have the best ever away Premier League record, so not too fussed even if we lose. It's a great shout, and also, like I say, if Leicester do win the game, it only stops Liverpool from getting into the top 4 this season, which I know, I hate to say it, but ultimately that's what we want. What we do not want is to hand City the title today, which would happen, I believe. Yes, that will happen. They're 10 points ahead. There's only a possible 9 points left after this for us. So if they do indeed beat us today, then City are crowned champions, which is disgusting, which is horrible. But it's inevitable, my friends. And in a way, it's the lesser of two evils because they couldn't win it anyway. If we can stop Liverpool getting in the top 4, then in a way it's okay. For fuck's sake, what else is being recorded? Hang on, some bullshit's popped up on my Virgin boxes and EastEnders is going to start recording. No, don't change the channel. Back in a sec. Right, nice, I cancelled it. Bloody hell, man. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway. Phil Mitchell in the cuts as Denzel Washington. Pig having a double daymare. Oh, man. How you doing anyway, R Kings? It's been great to see you back in here today, dude. Come on then, we are losing 2-1 though, 20 minutes to go. We are the comeback kings this season, so... I mean, this is a non-game for us, really. Yeah, pride's at stake here. It doesn't really impact our finish to the season, this game. Here's Tielemans for Leicester. He shoots it as a good block there by Twantebe this time. Okay, now. I'm not recording EastEnders, the Cake Cadet. I mean, Mam's recording EastEnders downstairs. Basically, that's what's going on, dude. So, yeah, I've basically got like an apartment, you would say, I guess, above me. My mum lives downstairs in the house. I live upstairs. And I've never really talked about this on the channel, but you know, I'm a private individual. But yeah, that's my setup, peeps. ADT from the academy. So, yeah, obviously I will. You know, looking for a place one day, but right now this is actually pretty good. Pigs being tormented by a soap poltergeist. So, yeah, that's not going to happen again. Sorry, love, you can't record your shit programs, your shite soaps during the games anymore. Sorry. Right. Oh shit, the ball's been in the backstage fighting with the header. Oh my goodness, man, we've got away with another one there. Okay, now. Iheanacho down on the ground, so Vardy's just put a header right back across goal. Rushmano says with a £10 super chat says, nice to know Liverpool fans are more upset at the goal than we are, says Rushmano. Exactly, like, that's why I'm laughing right now, Rushy, because ultimately I know if we lose this game, pretty much Liverpool are shagged, you know, getting into the top four. So in a way, I know this is wrong to say, in a way, it's not the end of the world if we lose this game. You know what I mean? It's really not. It's really not. Rushmano, thank you so much for the £10 super chat. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for all the updates as well. Matt United 20 on Twitter. Transfers United. Feel free to put a link to your Twitter page, Rushy, in the live chat for transfer updates. If anyone wants to go and check them out, put a link to your Twitter, lad. That's probably the best way to do it, Rushy. Put an actual link. Eddie says, gotta say, I know Van der Beek is rusty, but this is ridiculous. Is his confidence that bad too? Really don't know. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? This is a great opportunity for him. And he's not done a whole bunch there, to be fair. He's just not done a whole bunch today. Not been impressive, really, at all. Unfortunately, no one will want to play for the Scummers in the Europa, says Denzel Washington. Come on Thursday, Pig, says Viking Red. Hey, do you know what? It's kind of like a foreshadowing of Liverpool for next season, isn't it? Playing on Thursday nights. Gets in there. That's right. They better get used to playing on Thursday nights, my friends. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes, we will need a win on Thursday, says Verinder. Yes, true. Arsenal for life says beating Leicester's not for everyone. Yeah, Champions League qualification and Europa League finals are not for everyone either, bro. Oh, Eddie says, love my ass off, Pigger. Hello there, Stephen Duffy. It's the Duster. Hello, mate. Get in there. Thank you for those goal emojis. Oh, shot by Tellez. I don't think it was an intentional shot. I think he's just trying to cross that into the sort of back edge of the right side of the 6-yard box area. But it's for Cavani. But unfortunately, it's a sloppy delivery, that one by Tellez. Don't think he's gone for the shot there. Oh, they're just showing a replay of that Soyuncu guy. I mean, he leaps like an absolute salmon, to be fair. Soyuncu, but he really easily beats Matic in the air there. And Rashford just lets him go too. It's sloppy. We've seen that quite a lot from our side this season in terms of conceded set pieces. Man Animal Mikey says, what's next, big Corey? How about late night holiday? Mate, at 7:59. I'm not even kidding. There probably is some of the shite. Oh, and you say Maguire is gash against these bunch of defensive calamity melters. Sorry, but I have Maguire and Day of the Week. Oh, Gungshi, sorry, I missed that. Hang on. I meant to read out Gungshi's comment, and I read it a second ago, then I missed it because we got a super chat. Wait. Gungshi said Chip Douglas visited his pig's house while he was sleeping and messed with all his channels. No. He said something about moving closer to his parents, didn't he? Gungshi, that's awesome, though, mate. I'm very pleased for you that's happening, mate. That's it, man. That's it. You got to enjoy your time with your parents while you can, really. You know, like that's the sad part of life, my friends. Rushmano's just put a link to his. I'll just put it in the top of the live chat there, guys. If you're on Twitter, go and follow Rushmano because he does daily transfer updates and. It's a great source of information for Manchester United fans just to keep up the transfers. I'm obviously going to be doing all the transfer videos coming up very soon again to cover throughout the window, etc. But for now, obviously, Rushmano is the man. He's the man. Verinda, hi Pig, my cat is watching the match too, and his name is Radamel Falcao. Oh, that's a great name for a cat, dude. Why is that? Why did you name him that? Because he's a pussy. No, that's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Rambo, Meekler, come on lads, poor game, but I smell a twist. I hope so too. We have been the comeback kings this season, and now we do have Cavani on, Barashi on, etc. Exactly, Viking Red. This is our B team, remember. This is Leicester's A team versus United's B/C team, really. Alanga's in the side starting. You know, he hasn't played. Has he even played once this season for the first team before today? I don't think so. I really don't think he has. I don't think he's even featured as a sub. I could be wrong. Let me know. Maybe in a Europa, I can't remember. So I don't think so, though. You know, this is a much changed team anyway, put it that way. Diallo's played one game for Manchester United before this, or maybe two little tiny appearances, I can't remember. So, yes, it's actually not a terrible... I always thought this was going to be a struggle with the team when I saw it, because it is a much changed side with kids in there. Brandon Williams, Twan ZB. Oh, shit, shots on goal there by Madison, but it's well wide. A lot of youngsters in this side, and a lot of players, even the experienced players, people like Mata, people like Matic, Teles. These guys just haven't played that much football recently, and they're not accustomed to playing with each other in this setup. So all those things considered, it's actually pretty good. Rushy says we've got over 154 likes on the stream. Thank you, everyone who's watching and getting in here. Yeah, if you want to support the show, hit that like button, everybody. Please do that. Let's get to 200 likes. Like Spike. Bruno's come on the pitch, everybody. Bruno Fernandes. Come on, United, for fuck's sake, says Gungshi. Bruno's coming on, says Gary. Yep. Man of AP, what do you think will be the key signing for next season, says Man of AP. We have to score, says Anis Dynamite Vlogs. Draw would be a good result in this one, yes. I think that's the sort of fair all-round result that we all want, really. Like, in terms of not... Because it will stop City from winning the league, but it still hurts Liverpool a little bit. Stop City from winning the league today, I should say. HS, what we wouldn't do for another Wayne Rooney, eh? I think we do need another top quality class player like... we are aching out for a player up there. Cavani's not going to be here forever. So we need a new Wayne Rooney. We need another, a Robin Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, or just a world-class forward player goal scorer. I don't know if anyone saw that interview with Rio and Rooney recently about Rooney's time when he spent that season or two as a lone striker for United when he got the 34 goals one season. But it's quite interesting to know that Wayne Rooney never actually enjoyed playing a striker for Manchester United, even that season. Even that season when he bagged 34 goals, he apparently didn't enjoy his football. He liked to be further back, involved more in the game as a centre-forward number 10, or even deeper. So it's quite interesting. He just didn't get on playing as a lone striker there. We like to play the two up top, maybe. Bones Brigade 2020 with a $10 super chat. He says, Pig! Hope all is well, brother. Glad to see Ollie play the youngsters today. Leicester City is barely hanging on against the B squad, LOL. So there's hope for next season for the squad. Thank you, Bones Brigade 2020, for your $10 super chat and your great comment. Yeah, that's it. Up against a bunch of youngsters. Lots of talents in there. You can see, look at Greenwood's goal today. He's 19, guys. That guy's going to be amazing next season, isn't he? And the season after, And in 5 years' time, good knows how good he's going to be. And then there are youngsters like Diallo, who's super impressive as well. Got the assist early on. Ilanga, these are all ones for the future. Williams. So, yes, I agree. The future bodes well, to be fair, Bones Brigade 2020. It really does. Like, we've got good talents who are only getting better. Even our other more experienced players in the side are still only getting better. Bruno is, at his peak now, maybe, or just approaching it, but he's, 27? So he's still got all the best years ahead of him. You've got, of course, Rashford getting older and maturing. 23 now, is he? Is he 23 now or 22? But he's still a young man, is what I'm saying. Wan-Bissaka's still a young man, 21, 22. We've got so many good young players, and they're only getting better. So, yeah, with you on that one. Kayam says, I'd be throwing punches if Cavani doesn't score. Watch out, there's an counter-attack here from Leicester City. It's petered out there. Get Pogba on, says Primot. Yeah, that would be good. Get Pogba on, says Robert Bailey. Yeah, bit of Pogba action. They subbed wannabe for Lady on, says, oh my God, we work hard. How you doing? Oh my God, we work hard. What's going on, Aaron Homeyard? He says, Kayam, nonsense, Roy Keane emojis. I'd be throwing punches. Oh! Greenwood is already so good. Imagine how good he'll be in a few years, says Gungshi. I can't even fathom how good he'll be. Because like we've talked about, he'll get physically better, he'll just mature and gain experience and intelligence and match experience and that sort of stuff. Learning from people like Edinson Cavani. He's going to get so much better over the next 3 years. We haven't even seen nothing yet. I'm pretty sure we've seen nothing yet from Mason. He's going to get so much better. Primwat says, get Pogba on. Yeah. I'd be throwing punches if Cavani doesn't score. I wouldn't let him in the dressing room. That's so funny. Rush Mano, their £10 super chat. Thank you for the super chat. He comments, why doesn't Ollie try Tuanzebe at centre-back? He looks like a proper player. Worth a go. Got a feeling he is off this summer. Oh, Tuanzebe off this summer. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? He's not really had too many opportunities this season by Ollie. Barely at all. I guess he's had a mixed bag of performances. You think about his performances in some of the games, like against PSG, and he was absolutely amazing. And then you think about that one against Leipzig, where he was really quite bad. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but that's at centre-back. And like you say, at CDM, maybe, look, here he is, he just won a ball back. He's certainly got a comfortable on the ball and his passing ability, etc. So maybe, yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. You know, he's physical, he's quick. Sort of makes sense, doesn't it? It sort of makes sense, that one. He's like 22, 23, is he? The best years should be now for Tuanzebe. He should be coming. That's the thing. I almost think of Tuanzebe as a 19-year-old because he's really not had very many opportunities at United. He's been here for a while. I think of him as a 19-year-old, but he's not. He's like 23, guys. So if I was him, I would want to be playing more football, that's for sure. So thank you, Rosh Mano, for another super chat, you legend. I appreciate you, dude. Get Phil Jones on, says AR Dan. Yeah. Joke bringing on Bruno Rashford Cavani, says Andy Hammond. Oh, Mata, great bit of play by Mata. He put us into the stitch up. I've gone through everybody. Oh, no. And Bruno's attempted shot there. He just tried to hit it with his laces. It was just sort of sliced off his foot and span away out well behind the goal there. But look at this. Tellez as well. Tellez has had a good second half, I thought maybe a little bit ropey defensively, Tellez. Yeah, that's always what you're going to get with him. He's not a defender. But in terms of going forward, he's been, he's done a few things this half anyway. Last game, he was crap. This game, he's also not been great defensively. That's just not his forte, is it, guys? He is not. He's the player you bring on when you're chasing a game and you're trying to get a goal. He's the flying wing back. He's got the set piece delivery. He's a good player. He's a great attacking player. I don't think he's all that good of a defensive player, though. Nice vision there. Yes, Gungshi, absolutely. Wallace Moncroy Stewart, how are you, sir? He says, imagine Greenwood and Ronaldo in the same team. Imagine it. We're not going to have to imagine it much longer, dude. You know why? Because he's coming back this summer. That's not going to happen, is it? Our owners are shite. But yes, I would love to see that, Wallace. I hope you've been well, by the way, Wallace. An absolute legend of the channel, man. Oh my God, Rewalk Hard says, just throw yourself in a lava pit. What? A lava pit? What's that, like some Alien 3 type vibes? Wait a second. Here's Tuanzebe going, oh no, down the right-hand side it is now. Bruno Fernandes played in. Bruno Fernandes loses out, and it's going to be a throw into Leicester City by their own corner flag there. The Liverpool game will be the one to watch, as AR Dan. Definitely, guys. Yeah, we'll be doing a watch-along for that, actually starting well before it. So this is what I'm doing from now on, guys. Wasn't able to do it today, obviously. You guys know why. But what we're going to be doing is doing a cheeky little... we're going to start an hour before the games from now on. So the watch-alongs, if the game starts at 8, the watch-along's going to start at 7. And I know that there might be a little bit of waffling and stuff going on there, but the reason for that is I want to effectively do a team news stream. And as soon as the team news drops, talk about all the team news and all the latest before the game, and actually have a proper hour-long build-up before the game. That's what I'm going to start doing, my friends. So, so the next game will start an hour before the Liverpool game. So get in here before that. So I usually start half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes before the game. I'm going to starting an hour before to give you the breaking team news. Yes, AR Dan says 1 hour before is a good idea. Absolutely. Gives us time to literally cover the team news as it comes out, because obviously people would like to know what that is, and if you're hanging out with it, then it makes sense. And also, it's probably just good to have more people have the opportunity to find you on YouTube if you're on there a bit longer. It's not the end of the world, is it? It makes sense. So So yes, guys, 1 hour before the Liverpool game, we'll start getting going. Here's Matic on the ball. I would say he's had a good game today, and I do think he did control the first half pretty well for us, but he's at fault for the goal. He's at fault for that second goal for Leicester City. It has to be said. Randon Lewis says, you're always late, though. True. Well, this time I'm not going to be late, Randon. You know, I'm going to set up. I'm going to make sure I'm there as the team news breaks, okay? But you're right, Randon. You're right. I can't really discredit what you're saying because it's kind of true. but not this time. Not next time, okay, Randon? Corner for Manchester United now, then. Franklin Capellan looks like Liverpool at the Champions League. That's why I'm sat here like not, you know, if we were 2-1 down and this game meant something, like as in it could be a possibility we don't get top 4. But no, what this loss means is Liverpool basically don't get top 4. So, you know what I mean? In a way, of course I want us to get the equaliser. I don't want to lose. You don't never want to see your side lose. But in a way, this is almost like this is almost good. It's not almost, you know what I'm saying, but it's almost good for the fact that Liverpool are going to be squeaky bum timing it for the end of the season and probably will not get Champions League football next season, and they're going to have to get used to playing on Thursday nights. Oh, super. Dude, Zane Miassi, what are you doing? Zane Miassi, what are you doing? Zane, why would you put a ha-ha super sticker in here? Zane Miassi laughing at us. What are you laughing at, Zane? Just to clarify. Can you clarify? Are you laughing at Manchester United losing 2-1 to Leicester? Or hang on a second, I thought, are you ninth in the league, Zane? Did you get dumped out of the cup by your old manager who sacked off for being shit, Unai Emery, good evening, in the Europa League and failed to get to the final? Those are grounds for laughing, Zane. Those are grounds for laughing, mate. We're second in the league, lad. We've got our kids out, Zane. Have you seen our lineup today, Zane? We literally are playing a bunch of kids. Alanga hasn't even played a bloody game for us this season. Our man's played 1. Greenwood, Brandon. There's so many kids out there, dude. Hey, Brandon Slaughter with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Brandon. Hang on a sec. Back down the right side. Bruno whips it in. Oh, Rashford there with the header. Oh, unable to get a good contact with that one, and it's just gone out. Well wide from Rashford there. Good play by Brandon Williams down that right-hand side. He's done very well. He does the defender. It's a really good ball in by Brandon. Unfortunately, Rashford does get a touch on it. He's unable to guide it and steer it towards the goal. It's actually a very poor header because he's basically, you know, he's unchallenged almost. He should do a lot better there, yeah. Should do a lot better. Brandon Slaughter says, love the new hour before concept. We're winning the Europa and we got second, lads. Life is good. Love all of you. Thank you, Brandon. I'm so glad that super chat came in literally below Zane's. What great timing that is, Brandon. You just discredited Zane's haha super sticker there by just stating the facts. We're winning the Europa and we got second in the league. Those are the facts. Any 9th place teams that fail in the semi-final stage of the Europa League, please do not come at me, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, Brandon, thank you so much. Yayo for Naser says, Fofana. Bring on Phil Jones to get an excellent home goal for us, as Andrikos. Phil Jones is a meme. Do you know, like Doji coin and all that? They should make Phil Jonesy coin. That would be a great popular meme coin with just that face on it. Come on, that's actually a really good idea. Can somebody who's got any knowledge of algorithms and cryptocurrency please contact me so we can create Phil Jonesy coin together? You know what I mean? Could you just imagine it? Phil Jonesy coin. I heard Arsenal Stadium's going to allow any Arsenal TV fans into the stadium. MK Basel, we don't going to win any title if we play like today. Well, we're not going to play like today. We've played with kids, MK Basel. Dude, we've played with kids. Do you know how many changes we made? Was it 10 or 11? I don't know. We made basically entire changes to the team. This is not our first team. This is not how we play. Luke Shaw's not playing. Wan-Bissaka's not playing. Bruno, Pogba's not playing. Bruno didn't start. Cavani didn't start. Rashford didn't start. These is our second string. This is no indicator of where Manchester United are at right now as a team whatsoever, just so you guys know. This game is no indicator of that whatsoever. Gun coin. Yes, Country, that's the name of it. Gun coin. Oh my goodness me. That's better than Phil Jonesy coin. Gun coin. That's brilliant. I'm going to buy 1 million Gurn coins. Pig is killing them. What's going on, Daily Bits? Thank you. GTA is #1. Hello, mate. Please United. We need top 4. We're going to get top 4. Don't worry about it. We're going to win the Europa anyway. Roshmano, thank you for the £5 super chat here again. He says, Zane's not looked at the Premier League table since January. Ober's providing that value for money signing. Oh, let's... That is funny, isn't it? Arsenal, you need a proper elite manager, says Arsenal for life. My goodness me, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is there, my son. Arsenal for life. What? You need a proper elite manager? That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. You need a bloody semi-pro manager. Yes, I do wish they moved the Europa League final to England, but it probably is not a good idea for many reasons. For many reasons right now. Obviously, the other idea, moving the Champions League final to London, that did make a lot more sense, but yes, Gungshi says, get Toxcol to invest in Gurn coin. I actually think it's a great idea. You know, like how Doji coin's got the Doji, the head of that Shibu Inu dog or whatever it is, on the breed of dog on the coin. I could just imagine a Phil Jonesy coin called a Gurn coin. That'd be amazing. I would buy that. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's the end of the game, guys. We have lost the game. I mean, the second half was nowhere near as good as the first half, to be fair. We were actually pretty good first half, considering the lads were, you know, unorganised and haven't played together much this season. Ultimately, it's a poor bit of defending by a set piece, which has given them the lead. Matic with a bit of poor play. Rashford lets his man go. Soyuncu with a great header. Sloppy defending again has cost us. But you have to remember, guys, this is not our first team. This is our second string side. If it's almost like a 2.5 string side. It's almost that deep in terms of bringing other players in, Diallo and Elanga and the guys who haven't played much football. Brandon Slaughter says Sheba Queen is where it's at. Oh yes, I'm with you on that one, my son. Brandon Slaughter, yes, I am. I'm on the Shib train, lad. Reece United says it doesn't matter. Everyone proud of the boys. Well done, City. Get in there, the Shib coin, up the Shib. We better beat Liverpool now, says the Kate Cadet. Torquemu says poor result, but on the whole, a decent performance. How are you doing there, Torquemu? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'd say all in all, an actual decent result. It's strange to say that when you lose a game. But this is a bunch of kids we put out there, guys, with a bunch of other players in there who are experienced but haven't played football for a long time. Or not a lot of football recently. To the top Tellers and people like that. Tellers, Matic, Mata. These guys just haven't played, so you can't expect them to be 100% firing on all synapses, especially in a team where they haven't had a long time to work on things in training because of the congested fixture list, and also where we just basically had to put them in out of necessity because obviously we're playing Liverpool, so we've had to swap it around. So we played kids. We played Elanga today. We played Diallo, Brandon Williams, Greenwood. These are all teenagers. These are all youngsters. Well, not teenagers, actually. Brandon's 21, but you know what I mean. They're all young kids. Pony game, says Mark Coughlin. Let's look at the positives. This is what I want to say about the game, peeps. It's a gash result in the end, but in a way, it's helped us stop Liverpool from getting in the top 4. Would I rather we got the draw today or win? Yes, of course I would. But is it a bad second prize that Liverpool are now going to find it a little bit harder to get into the Champions League when we're already secure and we're already in the Europa League final as well? I mean, that's not a bad thing, is it, guys? That Liverpool are going to find it tougher to get into that Champions League places now. We're playing on Thursday. They're going to have to get used to playing on Thursdays. The positives from the game, though, I do think that the youngsters have looked good. Largely, Mason Greenwood took his goal brilliantly, and he just looks like an incredible player. He was very impressive all game long, if you ask me. In a team that wasn't overly that impressive, but he was very good going forward. He was very good creatively. His goal was taken brilliantly, and he's done the defender, slotted it bottom bins. It was a sexy goal by Mason Greenwood, and this kid is freaking unbelievable. Come on, Mason, he's the prodigal son, and he keeps getting better and better, this lad. The other positives from the game, Diallo. We haven't seen much from Diallo since he signed, obviously, from Atalanta in Jan. We haven't seen that much. He came on in the Europa League at halftime and got an instant second half header, I seem to remember, against You will tell me I've forgotten. I've got a terrible memory. But he did, and since then we haven't seen much from him. He popped in the game today, and he got an assist. So that's good stuff. Was it an assist where he's put it on a plate for his teammate? No, it wasn't. It was basically, he's passed it to Greenwood, and Greenwood has has done a lot. He's had to do a lot to get in the back of the net. But still, though, it's a good, solid performance by Diallo. I saw enough from him today to say, yeah, at 18 years of age, this kid's going to be freaking pretty good. He's going to be pretty damn good, lads. Roddy Can't Game, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, shout out to Leicester. Maybe they won't bottle it. Yes, they bottled it last year, didn't they? Big game for Leicester, you have to say, Roddy. That's a massive result for them. Brendan Rodgers is a wonderful human being and a really nice guy. He's going to be very enamored by that result today. But, look, it's a good result for them, Ruddy, but at the end of the day, it's only down to the fact that United put out a second-string side. If you ask me, if United had the ability to play our strongest side today, a la Paul Pogba starting, Bruno Fernandes starting, Cavani starting, Rashford starting, Luke Shaw starting, Wan-Bissaka starting, Maguire starting. The list goes on and on and on and on, because we had a second or third string side out today. Then I don't think Leicester City would have got the result today, because I don't think Leicester City were all that damn good. I really don't. I think they were quite lackluster today. I'm just going to put it out there. Yes, they got the result, and they ultimately did enough. But I don't think they'd have got that result against our first team. No chance. Not the way we've been playing recently and the results we've been getting in the league. We'd have smashed them up. So, yeah, they're kind of lucky in a way that they've come up against us when we do have a congested fixture list, when we do have a big game against a rival, the Livershittenshauses, on Thursday. And so Leicester are very lucky that they've come up against our second string side of players who A, haven't either played hardly at all recently, or B, are teenagers. Do you know what I mean? So Leicester, yeah, well done. In the words of Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. Sorry to say. Kate Cadet says, bloody depressing game that. It's in a way I liked the fact that we got to see some of the kids. We lost the result, but like I say, we wouldn't have lost that game, I don't think, if we put our first team out, but it's nice to see all the kids play. Elanga, I wouldn't say he had a great game, but it's good to see him given an opportunity. It's great to see Diallo given a start. So all those things considered, guys, all those things considered, they've only really beaten us today because of what I would consider a sloppy piece of Matic defending for their corner. Other than that, it's been a pretty even game, and we played our second team. So what more do you want, really? We're in the Europa. We're going to finish second. We've got literally 2 days until our next game after the last game, which was 2 days ago. So, yeah. It's just one of those, isn't it? Sicario says Elanga looks better than Rashford for me. What? I mean, I don't see. I don't see that myself. I thought Elanga was pretty good today. Pretty good going forward. He's bombing down the left. But I wasn't overly impressed with any sort of final product or anything like that from him, to be fair. But I did think he had an okay game. I'm not going to slang him off. It's his first proper game for United. He's a young kid. Hey, there's 229 new legends in it. Do us a favour, guys. Hit the thumbs up button if you're just joining us. We're nearly at 200 likes. Let's blitz past 200 thumbs up. Get your thoughts and opinions in about the game as well. I'm just going to cover this very, very quickly. So in terms of the if anybody's just getting in here, the game has finished 2-1 to Leicester City. Luke Thomas getting the goal for them on 10 minutes. A very good goal. Mason Greenwood cancelling it out with an equally good goal after the 15-minute mark. And then they've just done us from the corner by Soyuncu in the 66th minute. In terms of the match stats, it doesn't look that great for Manchester United, to be fair. 53% possession to Leicester's 47, but we've only created 4 shots. We've only had 4 shots on goal. Is that right? I need to refresh that. Is this from like half an hour ago? No, that's actually right. We only had 4 shots on goal in the entire game with 1 on target. Well, that tells the story there. In terms of lacking in creativity. The second half wasn't good from United, let's be honest now, but the first half was actually pretty decent, I thought, from the lads. Maybe they just run out a bit of steam, lacking a bit of fitness, lacking a bit of conditioning. Remember, a lot of these players haven't played a lot of football recently, so maybe that is a factor as the game went on. Maybe they just felt that fatigue a little bit and that lack of conditioning, whereas in the first half, we gave as good as we got and we were all right. But the stats don't really lie there. That's quite a poor creative game of football from Manchester United there, with only 4 shots throughout the entire game with 1 on target. Wow. Yes, Liverpool going to struggle to get top four, says Reece. Now cheer up, lads. Reece Tomlinson, you're so right. Cheer up, guys, because the Liverpool scummers are going to get Europa League football because of this, probably. And it doesn't really change the fact it's not like we were going to catch City. Yes. Oh, you know what is shit, actually? I just realised. They're champions, aren't they? Oh, fucking hell. That's what we haven't even talked about. Man City are fucking the champions. Bollocks. Yeah, I forgot about that. So because we lost today, City are actually the champions now? Fuck. Oh, bollocks. Man City win the league again. What can you say about those twats? Well, it's just because they're a bunch of oil money grabbing bastards, basically. That's all it is, really. In my opinion, new money, like I said earlier on in this watch-along, go back to 2008 when Manchester City, as a football club, lost 8-1 to Middlesbrough, and tell me that it's nothing to do with money, the reason where they are where they are. They're a bunch of shithouses, basically, is what I'm saying. Anyway, Ruddy says liver shits a house, and yes, I don't even know what that was that came out there, Ruddy. Thank you for writing it down for future memory. Ruddy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, mate. Appreciate that one. Albrock comments, Twanzebe should be with Guy's partner. He looks solid as fuck. Yeah, there was... Let's talk about the defensive performance from United today. So, I actually thought they were pretty solid, Bailly and Twanzebe together today. Yes, we've conceded 2 ultimately. Don't see how it was really their fault for either of them, I suppose. But Twanzebe was exposed a couple of times in that second half, it has to be said. But overall, his overall performance was brilliant. Looked very assertive and assured on the ball. He's quick, he's physical, defensively sound. I really rate him. I think he's got a good future, but he's 22, 23. Is he going to get the game time and the opportunities in this side? And if he doesn't, is he going to want to move in this summer? Well, these are all questions that we'll find out in the future. But yeah, he does seem pretty solid. Again, it's been a bit of a mixed bag this season from the few handful of performances we've seen from him. But we have seen enough in a lot of games to see that he is a good player, good solid player. He could perhaps be a good partner for Maguire. We talked about that as well because of the pace that he's got. People like Bailly, people like Twanzebe, it makes sense to link somebody like that with a slabby, slow Maguire. Slabby's so damn slow, you need somebody with a bit of pace next to him, otherwise you're going to be exposed at times. Nice, Roddy. Yes, enjoy watching some bands. What's that? Some punk rock, dude? Some punk rock type vibes or someone else? Prakash Kumar says, come on, City, you are. Anyway, yeah, Man City are the champions. It's shit, but, yeah, Kinkichi says, yeah, City won the league. It's official. Bollocks. Liverpool worst champions, at least in Europa next season. That's true, isn't it? In the words of Roy Keane, this Liverpool side are the worst. Going to be the worst champions. They're a disgrace. No, they really are. Liverpool have bottled it big time this season. And let's look at the league table here, guys. So, unfortunately, Man City are the champions. Let's be honest now, they have just been a little bit of a level ahead of everybody else this season, sadly. But I think it is mostly down to the fact that they've just got a Galactico team with a Galactico manager and they've just spent £1 bajillion over the last decade. That's literally it. Otherwise, they'd still be losing 8-1 to Middlesbrough, and we know that. So here we go then. So they are the champions. Yeah, bollocks. Yeah, nice. Well, that is a shit way to win, isn't it? Let's be honest now. I kind of like that, at least. Last year, Liverpool won the championship. They won the league title with no fans. And this year, Man City have just won it on social media, basically. They aren't even playing the game. They're not even there to celebrate and all that. So they've just won it low-key behind the scenes as Man United play. It's a bit sad that Manchester United are the team that give them that win, though. That's disgusting, isn't it? Like, down to the fact, obviously that would be the case, I guess, if we lost the game, because we're second and we're the only team that can catch them. But it is a shame that that's how it's happened in the end, and it's not like then that they've just won their rest of the games. No, we've actually slipped up and given it them. That's a bit of a shame, but, they are the champions, my friends. It is a shit show. I'm very impressed with the season, though, overall. Let's take a look at the league table. So Manchester United currently 10 points behind them. We failed to take our chance today to cut that to 7. Wouldn't have made a difference anyway. They'd have still won the league. So it's not a huge blow. Just means Liverpool don't get in the Champions League. United in second place on 70. Leicester City closed the gap to within 4 points of Man United. But we do have a game in hand on them. So we're basically secure for second place. Look, we've got 3 games to play. We've got 9 points available. They've got 2 games to play, and they're 4 points behind us. So second place is ours, if you ask me. We just need to win one of the last games, and second place is ours. So there you go. We've finished second this season, if you ask me. Great season for Solskjaer to close the gap and get us to, within touching distance of City, who are a great team with a great coach. You have to give credit where credit's due. You can't just expect him to come in and turn us around, especially without the backing that Pep or some of these other managers have. The fact that he's got where he's got with the players he's got and the backing that he's had is sensational. Nothing short of remarkable by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So let's get some hashtag Ollie in, some hashtags I believe in Ollie in the live chat, because the little legend deserves it, man, for the season that he's pulled off at United here. Nobody wants to finish second. United shouldn't be happy with second, but you have to take all factors into consideration. Our owners are shite. Their owners bung loads of money into the club and invest. Our owners don't. Big difference there. They've already got better team. Big difference there. They got Pep, a seasoned veteran winning manager. Big difference there to Ollie, who's very fresh in the game, really. So all those things considered, it's been a sensational season for United in the league. Not a sensational season, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. It's been all right. This game doesn't change anything for me. Miz528, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that, dude. Much love, dude. Get in there, kind of just like a one of those meh emojis. Nice one, Miz. Thank you very much. Joe East, what's good? He says, well done, City. Nobody cares because you have no fans. Donny wasted a good opportunity today. That's a great point, you know. Let's talk about Donny van der Beek. Or should I call him Donny van der Bleek? Donny van der Bleek, mate. Because that was a bleak performance from him out there. What did he do? What did he do, guys? Great opportunity for him. Up against a good team. Be the creative engine in midfield for us, Donny. What does he do? Just sort of a complete passenger in that game. A complete damn Dutch passenger, my French. He was having a schmuck and a pancake in the tunnel at half-time. And a chic little, how you say, cigar and a crepe for a half-time snacky with the munchies. And he's come out second half and he's not been able to get foothold in the game. He's a little bit high, he's a little bit stoned, and he's a little bit off the pace. That's what it felt like. Donny van der Beek had been on that freaking Amsterdam special or something. Because he was very relaxed. I think relaxed is a good word I'd use. Not full-blooded at all. Quite a passenger. Didn't do terrible, but just this is your opportunity to try and impress Ollie and the fans and everybody. And he just didn't. He just seemed to sort of pass him by again, didn't it? Seemed to pass him by again. Rushmano, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. He says, City are 15 Premier League titles away from just being level. Ollie at the wheel. Exactly, yes. They'd have to literally win, you know, in modern era times where they'd have to win the Premier League the next decade just to even take away the shine from Manchester United being the best team in Manchester. You know what I mean? Ellie, how you doing? She says, like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much, Ellie. Yes, smash a like if you get just getting in. Hit that subscribe if it's your first time here. We cover all Manchester United games. Sammy Ingram says, in the Europa League final, I would love to see Edinson Cavani pick up the Europa League final trophy and have a massive photo shoot on the pitch. I love it, Sammy Ingram. Thank you for that, Rushmana. You're done. Cal Payne says, Pig, the positive to take from City winning the league, as it's happened with 3 games to go. In previous seasons, we are 30 points behind. Clear progress from Ollie's tricky Reds. What a great comment. Yes, so true, Cal. This time last year, 30, 40 points behind. The season before that, we haven't really had a proper title race since Fergie was here. And this hasn't been a proper title race, but we were in it in January. We were top of the league in January. So we at least have been in touch and distance of City this year. It's a huge plus that we've closed the gap on them with the right couple of signings for United this summer. If we are to go that way with the Glazers as our owners, who knows what happens there. But if we are to sign players this summer, the right signings, hey, you know what? With what Ollie's done and how he's got the team back into that winning mentality, and if you look at the form, the strong end of the season, you look at the fact that we are closing the gap significantly with City, it might not be too far away that next year. He needs a lot of stuff to go well. Yes, other teams are going to be coming at us again like they did last season. A lot of people said, oh, Chelsea spent too much in the summer. They got Havertz, they got Ziyech, they got Werner. They're going to be too strong. Well, it didn't work out because Lampard shat it. Tuchel's come in, steadied the ship. But you never know. It could just be the honeymoon period. He could shit it next year. They might be 4th or 5th. They might be 1st. Who knows? But it's not guaranteed that Chelsea are going to be up there again next season just because Tuchel's doing a good job at the moment and he is a good coach. There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees that Ollie gets the team up there challenging again next season. He's just had a good season this season, but he's filled me with a lot of confidence. Come on, Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, you baby-faced assassin. You're an absolute bloody legend. He's done a great job this season. Who could have done a better job? Nobody could have done a better job this season. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I think it would have been impossible almost to do a better job than he's done this season. when he's being shackled by the owners of this football club. You know, coming up against Chelsea, who spend hundreds of millions in the window, and City, who do the same, and collect fullbacks and collect wingbacks and collect, like they're going out of fashion, and just buy anybody they want. Got 2 centre-backs in the summer. We didn't get any. That's where we needed to strengthen. So that's the difference. That's the difference, really. He's shackled by our owners, and he's still doing a good job. Stephen Dempster, City scummer, gets in here, says, you Reds are forgetting that you were in the Champions League at the beginning of the season. Yeah, but we didn't really have a good enough squad, I don't think, to win it realistically. Solskjaer, just like he's not got a good enough squad to realistically win the league, not yet. City's squad is levels ahead of United's squad right now. We've got a few more great players now, Cavani, Bruno, but ultimately we need a few more worldies in there to be able to compete with City. Look at City the other day; they made wholesale changes in their game for the league game. I forget which game it was now. And they easily won a game in the league, having made a shitload of changes and brought on like 5. I think they made 7 changes, and the total cost of the players that they brought on was 700 million. No, 500 million. So think about that. They made 7 changes from one game to the next, and the players' value of players that they brought on is 500 million pounds. So that's the level of depth and quality you're talking about as City. We don't have that level of depth and quality at United right now. Unfortunately, it's coming, but we don't have it. So, in a way, Stephen, yeah, you know, it's almost good in a way we got dumped out of the Champions League when we did, because we'd have probably just got to the quarters or whatever and got knocked out anyway. Whereas at least now we get the opportunity to win the Europa League, and we also get the opportunity to play whoever wins out of Chelsea and the City Scummers in the Champions League final, in the Super Cup. So in a way, this is, you know, this is one of the best ways you could do it. It's almost like taking a foundation GCSE if you're a bit shit at maths. You know, you can only get a maximum of a C, but hey, you might get that C. Whereas if you do the upper maths, you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get an F. You might get an A, but you're gonna get an F because it's just harder. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel about Manchester United right now. Oh, thank you, subscribe for good luck. He says, let's go City. Nah. Liam Gamer says, forget about it, pig. Just put it behind us, guys. City, they've been the better team this season because they are the better team, because they have the better players, because they have the better coach. Not because Solskjaer's not a good coach. It's just the fact that Pep is who he is because he's won a whole bunch of things up to this point in his career. Solskjaer has managed Molde, he's managed Cardiff, and he's managed United for a couple of years now. That is a big difference between somebody who's managed Barca in their best years, Bayern, and of course City now. It's a big difference. He's obviously a seasoned manager, so I don't, you know, it's not like I'm saying they've got a better, I'm not calling him a better manager. I'm just saying his achievements, his history of management, his experience is better. Of course it is. Than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, so all things considered, he's done a great job. Hey, Canton R7, how you doing, you legend? Yes, Jonathan Gallagher, hashtag Glazers out. Get those hashtag Glazers out in there, my son. Olsen 86 2000 says, for fuck's sake, give Donny a break. We see McFred play crap every other match, and Donny has started 6 games this season. How the hell can he play top football? You have to play at least 5 games in a row. It's a good, fair point as well, Olsen. You know, you didn't see the best from Fred until he was given a run in the side. When he first came in, it does take a little bit of time, especially if the team's being chopped and changed around you. But at the same time, come on, Donny. Some of the other players in their team looked good today. Diallo, Greenwood, these guys, they're taking their opportunities. Why couldn't he just take the game by the scruff of the neck? He just seemed a little bit like a passenger out there. I'm going to say it. Like I don't know, he didn't influence the game hardly at all, which is a big concern. But yeah, centre midfielder. But look, I'm not slagging him off. I like Donny. I think he's got a good future. I think you will see that in the future. The problem with him right now is he's got a lot of competition this side. He came in for a bargain price. It's really one for the future. You got Mata there, who's still ahead of him. You got Matic with the experience as well. These guys, once they've gone, I'm not saying they're the same positions as Donny, but these guys, they're more competition for places within the side. Those guys are going this summer, which is going to leave the path clear for Donny to play a little bit more. Also, Paul Pogba may not be here at Manchester United much longer beyond the summer. We'll see. Maybe he will sign a new contract, but he might be off in the summer, which could also create a lot of opportunities for Donny. But we still need to sign a proper defensive midfielder. That's what I know. We need to sign a proper Wilfred Ndidi type player. Wilfred, again, against us today was solid. It wasn't as good as I've seen him play sometimes, but Wilfred Ndidi, I think, is the sort of player we should be getting a centre defensive mid there. Fair comment though, Olsen. Maybe the Dolly criticism is a little bit much, Olsen. Super chat here from Steve Morrison. Thank you, Steve. He comments and says, as a Leeds fan, I was desperate for this result. Now, please beat Liverpool. Okay, then, yes, well, quite interesting. So what are you saying? Because you still think you've got a chance of getting in the Europa? Oh, no. Well, yes, I guess you do, actually. I'm just looking at the league table. So you could still get into the Europa, actually, couldn't you? Wow. Leeds could get into a maximum of 59 points this season, and Tottenham are in 7th place at the moment with 55. It's not going to happen. I'm sure that's not what you meant anyway. But yeah, nice one. Thank you very much for your super chat there from a Leeds Scoomer. I appreciate that one, and I take that. I say that affectionately. I'd be throwing punches at the Premier League, says Suhas. Eddie Otis says, Pigger, mate, Ollie said he's not a coach, though, so he needs to eventually get better staff if he wants to succeed long term. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got good staff, personally. I think he's got very good staff for the club. I've got no problem with the coaching staff that he's got at the club right now. Like I say, with how we've performed and the results we got this season, we've squeezed about just as much out of this team as we could. So I don't see how the coaching staff could have done much better here, to be fair, this season, because we don't have the personnel to have won the league, in my opinion. Now, I know Leicester City won the league once before under Ranieri, and they didn't have the personnel, but they still did it. Mahrez, Vardy, but they did have the personnel, really, and they just had a hot, special season. It would have to have been a miracle for Solskjaer to lift the title this year. Carlos Cucurella, he lacks confidence. It does seem like Donny's playing with a really low confidence at the moment, yeah. Why is Ollie acting stupid with subs, Pig, says Andy Hammond? How do you mean, Andy? I thought his subs were good today. I thought his subs were strong. I thought he's gone to try and win the game today. He's ultimately rested players. So he didn't want to give them the whole 90 or 60 minutes. He just wanted a few of his big guns to have half an hour if the game was still there to be won, which it did seem to be like it was still there to be won. So I don't blame Solskjaer's subs today at all. I think his subs throughout the season. Oh, you're just talking in general, are you? Oh, I think you're just talking in general, yeah. In general, his substitutions have been a little bit concerning this year. He hasn't really made too many proactive substitutions when he should, in my opinion, but he still has done sometimes. That Cavani introduction at halftime in the Southampton game, for instance. Was it the Southampton game? I can't remember now. But anyway, there's lots of great managerial moments from Solskjaer this season where he has made the right decisions. And people say, oh, take Rashford off his crap. And then Rashford pops up with an 88th minute winner or something. And Solskjaer's been shown to be correct. So you can't have it both ways. He's our manager. He seems to choose the team that gets the results most of the time, even if it's not a team that I necessarily think is great. Lindo and Maguire at the back and all this sort of stuff. Hey, the stats don't lie. The results don't lie. The form's actually been pretty good for us. Look at how, I mean, we're second in the league. It's not the end of the world. Gungshi with a super chat here. Thank you so much, Gungshi, with a 490 NT super chat. He says, Pig, our Norwegian Schmiegel is actually a Norse god in disguise. Odin Gunnar Solskjaer. Dude, hey, Gungshi, he's our low-key god manager, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Low-key? 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 Odin and low-key? Anyway, yours was better. Odin Gunnar Solskjaer, yes. Gets in there, I love it. Odin Gunnar Solskjaer, the Norse god. I love it. Oh, nice one, Rushman. I'll check that out in just a moment. Thank you so much for that, dude. Michael Houghton glazes in. You what? Hey, good one. Thank you, Gungshi. Yes. He's our low-key Norse god manager. Anyway. Anyway, listen. Guys, 221 likes on the stream. That's sensational. Thanks everyone who's hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'm not done yet. I'm going to read you all your comments out for the next 5-10 minutes. And I'm just going to check this post-match tweet out from to give you a little bit of information from the post-match reaction from people around the footballing world. Let's check this out. So, defeat means Manchester United won't be able to surpass the best points haul of the post-Ferguson era. 81 points in 2017-18. That was the Jose Mourinho season where we finished second, was it? I'm guessing? I don't know. Solskjaer clearly a prospect of defeat tonight, but quantity reigns over quality with squad depth, and it was an amateur hour again, another set piece. That is basically the overriding problem with with the game today. We just conceded because of one poor defensive move in terms of defending a corner, which we've seen too many times this season, and that is shit. Golly Anna Klolshar, says Robert Xerxes. What? Golly Anna, or like Gollum. Golly Anna Klolshar. What? Anyway, Tim Stern says, hey, Pig, great result, bro. You love to see it. Yes, Tim, sir, very fantastic result there. Nothing wrong with... yeah, don't take the piss. But nothing wrong with Liverpool getting dumped out of the top four, though. That's kind of, in a way, look, have you ever seen me this, like, have you ever seen me this, like, chilled out after we've lost the game? I don't think so. I feel super fucking chill now, guys. You know why? Because the job's already done this season. We were never catching City for the title. These are our kids today. This isn't an indication of how we play anyway. This isn't our first team. So the fact that Leicester beat us today, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't show you where we're at as a club or anything. So I'm just happy with the fact that we are second above every other team in the league, apart from City, who are the team which spend ridiculous amounts of money and super invest in their side. And we don't do that. So all those things considered, because of our owners being shite, plays us out. Because if without them, we might have won the league this season. Legit. Think about this. In January, we were top of the league. In the summer, we needed some signings in key possessions, centre-back, right wing, CDM. We're talking about Sancho. All these players never materialised. We've got a couple of signings, but ultimately squad signings, it turned out to be, apart from Cavani, of course, which is a masterstroke. But in January, they could have consolidated on that position and tried to actually challenge for the league and given Solskjaer some signings. He could have signed a top-quality centre-back to try and partner with Maguire, maybe. I know there was a pandemic. I know there's a lack of funds compared to usually. But even so, where's the ambition of the club? There isn't any. And it's obvious to see by their spend in the summer and their spend every single time we have Champions League football. When we have Champions League football, they don't spend the money. When we don't have Champions League football, they spend the money to get Champions League football. History will show you this post-Fergie. The Glazers, when we have Champions League football next season, they don't spend the money. When we don't, they do spend it. So that's the problem. What they need to be doing is spending that money when we have Champions League football, when we're trying to close that gap with the top of the table to get first. That's when they should be spending the money. Yes, that's right. Fuck City, who even are they? No one cares, says Gary Finnegan. Exactly. It's like, yeah, your achievements are tarnished. They are the Lance Armstrong of football, my friends. They're the Lance Armstrong. Yeah, Lance Armstrong probably was the best cyclist, but ultimately, he was a cheat. You know, that's probably not a good example because pretty much I think everybody in the cycling world cheats like that or cheated like that during his era. So that's probably not a good example. But you know what I'm saying? He's fucking Lance Armstrong, mate. City of Lance Armstrong. Cheating City, false champion, says Primot. Get in there, Primot. Mark Coffin, United need to win a cup this season without a doubt, i.e. Europa. Yeah, to be fair, that's a good point. I say it's a good season, and I just want to put a little asterisk on this and say it's been a good season in the league, considering all the shackles that we've got on the club. Now, it will only be a good season overall, if you ask me properly, if we do lift that trophy, you know? The Europa League trophy is there to be won. We've got a winnable game in the final against a team that we should be beating. And if we don't win that final, it's a massive fail. So there's still a way that this season could be tarnished, but there's also a way that this season could be completed. And if we lifted that trophy, it's only the Europa League. I know it's not the Champions League, but it's still an indication of you're a good side that can win a trophy and you have a winner's mentality, and it's good for the manager and the players and the confidence of everybody involved in the club. And if you can do that, then next season could be better because we'll just have a slightly bigger profile. We'll have that Super Cup game, of course, which will be another big game against City or Chelsea for another trophy, for another chance at a trophy. So this is actually really good, guys. But we have to win it. If we don't win it, Solskjaer's going to be seen as, by not me, but a lot of people, as a failure still, because he didn't win that trophy. He's still not got that trophy that United need. And it's not even that significant to me because I'm all about the Premier League and challenging for the Champions League. But still, though, he's got to win it. If he doesn't win it, he's had a bit of a mare there because we should win it, guys. We should win it. You know, he's got to do what Jose did in the final. To be fair to Jose was in that Europa League final against Ajax. it was a very comfortable game for us in the end, really. You know, we just sort of, we never really hit the heights, but we would definitely outclass them, and it was so solid, and we just need to have a good game like that where we just professionally put in a good professional performance and win comfortably. And if he does that, then he's had a fantastic season. Hashtag Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel. Thank you so much, Rushy. He says, smash a like for the pig. Cheers, dude. Yeah, try not to spam there, Ryan. Thank you, Kenkichi. Mason M says, Jonathan Gallagher's not even worth 50 million. Who are we talking about, Mason? Are we talking about Slabbington Maguire or somebody else? Cantonar 7, you legend, says, Spanish teams have faced English teams in a total of 20 European finals. The Spanish side have been victorious in all 20. Are you serious? Are you joking there? No, that can't be right. Cantonar 7, what? Spanish teams have faced English teams in a total of 20 European finals. The Spanish side has been victorious in all 20. Oh, mate, that's mad, isn't it? I suppose I'm just trying to think of an example when the English side's beaten the Spanish side, but I can't think of one. Yeah, United lost to Barca twice. Well, is that true, Cantonar 7? Are you taking the piss? Is that true? What a stat. If that's true, that is incredible, isn't it? Well, that's about to change. Who was your man of the match? I think Matic, says Bob the Chimp. You know what? I might have given it to Matic. I thought Matic was solid if he didn't make that error for the set-piece corner, because ultimately his weak defending on Sayuncu there has allowed them an easy header and an easy goal. You know, I see it that way. But overall, he's been good. But you have to look at the facts that he did not cost us a goal, because Sayuncu's done amazing to get up and do that. But he's helped concede a goal for us, which is not good. So I can't give him my man of the match. My man of the match goes to Greenwood, because he was the man of the, he had the moment of the match. So that's why I'm giving him the man of the match. And he was all round very good. But he had the moment of the match. What a great goal. So for me, I'm giving it to Mason. But thank you, Bob the Chimp, for getting in here. Matic is a good pick. He was overall solid, apart from that one moment that he conceded. Slabbington, Mayor's worth about 20 million tops, says Andrew Cos. Jai Enigma says, consider it returning the favour Leicester did for United last year. They saved us last year. We saved them this year. Hey, good point. And we stopped Liverpool getting in the top 4 potentially. It's not the end of the world. I've never smiled like this after a loss. I'm just looking at, I'm thinking of the season. We finished second. We were never going to win it. We've in the Europa League final, and Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal. These teams are not going to be in. Well, they could easily not be in the Champions League next season. Some of these still might get in there, but it looks like Chelsea probably will get that 4th spot, if you ask me. But you just don't know. Liverpool would be, if Liverpool win tomorrow, they'll be 4 points behind Chelsea. And there's only 3 games left. So I really don't think that Liverpool can get there. And if we beat Liverpool on Thursday, then crikey. If we beat Liverpool on Thursday, then they're definitely shagged. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm happy that Liverpool, Tottenham, Everton, Arsenal, Leeds, all of these teams, obviously not Leeds, but you know what I mean? All of these teams are not getting in the Champions League, and we finished second in the Europa League final. We've had a good season, guys. Come on. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, don't you? And we've had a bit of a smooth time as of late. Plenty. This is from Samuel Luckhurst. Plenty of proof of players coming good in the second season, and still think Van der Beek is capable of doing so at United. It's worrying for United that he's hardly performed when he has started, though. Big summer ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed with Donny today, but I do think that, like we said, he'll get more opportunities next year. If he's actually given a run in the team as well, he might develop that understanding with his teammates. He might develop that confidence in the role. Because we've seen it with a lot of players when they come in, unless they are given a good role in the side, it's hard to really have an impact and get that sharpness down and everything, and just that confidence down. It's difficult. You need to know your role, and you need to get on and be allowed to do that role. He hasn't had that. Look at Jesse Lingard right now. I'm not saying Jesse Lingard is a great player, but look at what's happened with Lingard at West Ham when he's given a solid run in the team, and he's got a role to do in the team every week. And he's given the nod. Now, I'm not saying Jesse would do that at United, but when we saw Jesse Lingard most of the time, it's because he's coming in for a game, going out for a game, on as a sub, starting this game, then he's dropped, then he's starting this game, then he's dropped, then he's starting this game, then he's out for a while, then he's come back. It's quite sporadic, and it's not easy for a player to get into a run or a flow when they're not given games and games and games on a solid run. So I think that's very true. That's very true. I think Donny will come good. It'll be better next season. Better next season. Donny's last game of United shirt, hopefully, is just a kick. That is harsh, Kate. That is harsh. I hope it is not his last shot. I hope he just gets given opportunity and time at the club. He's a good prospect. He was actually a really big part of Ajax's run to the final, and all that business. So he's a good player, and he's still only 23 or 24. 230 likes. Thank you, Russia and Gungshi. That's brilliant. Eddie O2 says there has to be drilled passing for Van der Beek to flourish, though. That's all he can do is pass efficiently. It's a flop signing so far for me, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't say that he's done anything. He hasn't done anything at United. You can't say all we've done is spend. It wasn't a lot of money. What was it, 30 million or 25 million? It wasn't a lot by today's standards. And he's still worth that probably. But, yeah, he's done nothing so far. So I wouldn't say he's a flop because he hasn't. It's not like he's been given loads of opportunities. He's flopped all these opportunities. He's been given a handful recently, and he's not looked good. But ultimately, he's still not been given that many opportunities, really. Not good enough for United. No, I know Jesse Lingard's not good enough for... Stefan, I wasn't saying Lingard's good enough for United. I was just making the point that if you do get a run in a team, a solid run with consistency week in, week out, maybe you can play yourself in and find that form. Definitely that's easier than going in and out of a side and playing sporadic appearances here and there. Jesse Lingard's not good enough for United and we should sell him. But I'm just saying, everybody would benefit from playing week in, week out. Of course they would. FIFA Stream says, Lisa Smart. Yeah, you know it, Lisa. In fact, I think so, yeah. I'm not 100% if I'm going to do one tonight yet, guys, because, I don't know, I just sort of, I always think of Tuesday as a time for relaxation. But you know what? I might do one. I probably will do one. I probably will do one. But I'm not guaranteeing it tonight, though, Lisa. But I probably will do one. Thank you, Lisa. The Kate Cadet with a £2 super chat says, Donny out, Ruben Neves in. Ruben Neves is a great player. Yeah. I do rate it, Ruben Neves. Portugal, 23 years old. Great playmate, great pass master. Pretty decent defensively as well. Not terrible. Yeah, he's a good shout. He's a good shout, the Kate Cadet. I like it. He's a good player. I like him. Give Donny time in these games. I agree, Rushy, though. Ultimately, once we've seen some of the competition for places go out in the summer, Donny's going to flourish next season. Donny needs time. Look at Havertz, says Berber. Yeah, definitely. Andrew Perry, how you doing? Berber, I'm with you on that one. I think Donny, we can't say he's done anything other than be quite bang average and lackluster this season for us when we've seen him. You have to say that he has been. But so was a lot of players when they've come in. Fred was not given really games for like a year when he came in, and then when he was given games by Ollie, he played really well for a period. Anyway. So look, Donny, come on, Donny Van der Beek, mate. Don't discredit Donny and discount Donny just yet. At least give him next season and see what he can do next season with a few more opportunities. It's early days for the guy. Ben says sell Dan James. Same with him. It's early days for Dan James. Look, he might be a bloody Welsh headless chicken, but ultimately he's 22. He was playing in the Championship just last year. Or the year before, whatever. Yeah, it was the year, but we've had him 2 seasons now, right? Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, we've had him 2 seasons. Anyway, the point I'm making is he's still young. He still should be used as an impact player. He still is useful. He has pace. Sometimes you need somebody on to just take the ball forward on the counter and cause a problem like that. He's that player. He's not a player that should be starting against Chelsea in the league in a big game. No way. But he's still young. Give him 5 years. He could actually be a very, very good standard player. He's still young and learning. Do I think Pogba is out this summer? I kind of got a hunch that he's going to go knack, yeah. But, you know, if he stays and commits his future to the club and consistently performs to the standard that he has done this season, because I think this has been overall his most consistent season for United as an actual performer, then I'm happy for him to stay and he'll go right into my good books again if he can perform like, yeah. Because I think since like the last 6 months, Pogba's been amazing, really. Not consistent every game. He's not as consistent as, Luke Shaw or how Bruno was over the last year. But he's been much more consistent than he usually has. So for me, Paul Pogba's played himself into my good books with some good performances, which I didn't think I would necessarily ever say, because he has done really well. And I think Solskjaer deserves credit, but also the player, Paul Pogba, deserves a lot of credit for his performances. Is he playing to put himself in the shop window for a big money move away? If you ask his agent, then that might be the case. But hopefully he commits his future to United and then we get that quality player. Because Paul Pogba's in his prime. He's 28. And we've seen this season that he is a huge player for United when he wants to be. And as long as he can do that for us consistently, nobody's going to have a great game every game. Not every single game. He's only human. But he has to do it, 8 times out of 10 or 4 out of 5 for United. You can go missing in one game here and there. But 4 of them, you've got to be bang on it if you're Paul Pogba for me. And over the last 4 or 5 years, he's probably been on it 40% of the time. Whereas this season, he's been on it, 70% of the time. It's getting there. It's getting there. So, yes, but I do think he might be leaving in the summer. Cantona, before today, Donny has played less Premier League minutes than Virgil van Dijk. Give him minutes, he'll come good, guys. Great shout. And also another thing is, think about the teammates around him. Now, he has got good attacking players on there, but it's a bunch of kids. It's not like he's playing with Ronaldo and Rooney and, all these stars around him that makes it easier to slot into a team and have a good performance. He's kind of expected to be the creative dynamo in this midfield to help the inexperience of the kids, So he just didn't step up well today, but there's plenty of time for Donny. Great shout, Gary Finnegan. Always time to improve. Fred has done so. Ian Dawn, lad. How you doing? He says Dan James should go as a straight swap for Rafinha from Leeds. Interesting. Yeah, they'd be interested in him, wouldn't he? Jonathan Gallagher, Ollie is a good manager, but sometimes he does some weird things, but he's done well. Yeah, he's not perfect. He's still learning. He is fucking rapid, says the Kate Cadet. Yep. Thank you, Al Brock. He says, great stream as always, Pig. Positive vibes in the chat. Fair play, all you legends. Thank you so much. Yeah, what a community here, guys, man. What a community. Thanks for watching the watch along with me. Sorry we were late today, but next time, like I say, for the Liverpool game, we're going to start 1 hour before the stream. So we're going to cover all the team news as it breaks, and we're going to start an hour before. So if it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, which I think it is, isn't it, on Thursday, then we will be on at 7. So keep a lookout, set a reminder, and we will be on at 7 as well. Trust me. Oh, Illa United says, sorry, Pig. Donny is trash. Give him a bit of time now. Give him a bit of time. Bishal Chakra Bort, he says, Bruno should have come on for Mata and Ahmed should have stayed on. And Donny will flourish next season. Don't worry about him. He's a class act. Nice one, Bishal Chakra Borty. I like it. I like your opinion. Thank you for getting in here. Tim Sir Pig, it was obvious that this was a setup. Pogba was there and didn't come on. So, yeah, if Ollie wanted to win, surely would have brought on Pogba. Maybe, but you say if Ollie wanted to win, but who did he bring on? He brought on Cavani. He brought on Bruno. Who else did he bring on? Let me just click on this and find out. I've forgotten now. But no, come on. He did try and win the game at the end there. We're still ultimately playing our second string side, but he did put some big guns on in the second half. You can't say he didn't try. Ruddy Can't Game with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, not streaming either, going to see some bands. Nice one, Ruddy. Yes, well, I hope you have a great time. And yeah, keep your face mask on, mate. Keep your face mask on, dude. And also, don't get too fucking hammered, Ruddy. Don't get too fucking hammered, mate. Oh, no. Hey, no, Ruddy, have a great time running, Ater. That's awesome. Yeah, things are getting back to normality slowly but surely, my friends. That's awesome. Live bands and live music back in New York City, my friends. Ruddy Can't Game. Have a wonderful time, dude. Glazer merch, Pigs is the Cake Cadet. Yeah, so I do have some Glazer merch. I can't showcase it on here because it's not updated on YouTube. Like for instance, if I could, I could put this here and go pin, and then you would see that is pinned, I think. But it's not updated. It will do soon. But give me a second. Let me unpin this now. Hold on. This is not the one I want to promote. Teespring, and it's Teespring Flying Pig. There we go. Okay, so that's not working anyway, that pin merchandise thing. It doesn't matter. 13 likes away from 250. You can do it. Cut his freaking head off. Yes, do smash that like button. Let's see if we can get 250 before the end of the stream. That would be awesome. But anyway, sorry, give us a second. I'm just going to try and find this now. Go back to Flying Pig store here. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's kind of a basic. It's just a basic team, my friends. I'll just send you the link. Oh. Hold on. Flying Pig Store, Teespring. I've gashed this up. Anyway, if you can find it somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nice. No, that's not right. That's all right. Never mind. For some reason, I can't get you the link, guys, because it's just giving me my admin link and not a link to the actual store. Even when I go to the store, it gives me my account link. So just forget it. Never mind. I'll get a link. I'll get it sorted out. We'll showcase it next time. Anyway, guys, you're a bunch of legends. I think we're going to wrap this video up. But if you want to search it, you can do. It's on there. It's a Glaze Out match. Hey, look, I'm going to work on a new design. I think I need something a little bit more popping. Not that one's not a good design. It's just it's a plain design. I think I need a bit of patterning and stuff going on. But it's a pretty, it's just to show your disdain for the Glazers, basically. Thank you, Gunga. Says, come on, hit that like button. Do it now. Come on, my name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not a tumor. I'm the former governor of California, yes. Have a great one, though, Gungshi, man. Thank you so much for getting in here. Dude, go to sleep, Gungshi. It must be middle of the morning there. What's going on? Gungshi, have a great sleep, though, you legend. Shazad Ahmed, Haaland stay in. Oh, no. Tim Serpig, you're telling me Pogba wouldn't have done bits with a penalty, win a penalty, etc. Yeah, I think he would have done bits. I do. But there's only so many substitutes you can make. And he ultimately did bring on Bruno and also Cavani. So it's not like he did not try to win the game. I'm not having that. Hang on. So, yes, he brought on, these are the three players he brought on in the game. On the 66th minute, he brought on Cavani and Rashi. And then later, he took off Diallo, who is a young lad who's, fatigued, for Bruno for the last 12 minutes of time. So you're telling me you've got a problem with Cavani, Rashford and Bruno being the three players that we call upon to try and win a game? I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. That is ambition by Solskjaer to try and win the game. Yes, he could have used Pogba, but what about Bruno? What about Rashi? What about Cavani? They're also huge impact players, so I've got no issue with that, personally. Okay then, you legends. The spiritual being, how you doing, you channel member hero, getting those little piggy emojis in there. How are you, sir? It's the spiritual being. That might be a good idea, Reach United. Hey, take care, Eddie O2. March on the Liverpool game. Yeah, we're going to smash up floppies, cloppies, jalopies there. And, or cloppies, floppy, jalopies. And hopefully we're going to, just get that dub over them, get that pride dub. And also sentence them to the Europa League next season. Peter Helmore, what's going on? Thank you, Stefan Harringtonio. Great to see you too, my friend. Great watching on, guys. I tell you what, I probably will come back for a FIFA stream later, but it'll probably just be a short one. I'm not going to do a 4 or a 5 hour one tonight. Just going to take it easy. Maybe 2.5, 3 hour stream. That sounds good to me, guys. So keep a look out for that about 11 p.m. Yeah, I'll try and get an early night tonight. Thank you, Shazad. Thank you, Peter Helmore. Eddie O2, you're watching Predator a few nights ago. We got to get to the chopper now. Come on. I haven't got the right Arnold register today. My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm the former governor of California. No, it's not right today. Takes a little bit of time to warm up the vocal cords into full-on Arnold. Okay, good night, guys. Good night, Ilya. Good night, KNG, Jonathan, Arsenal for Life, Rushmano, Gunshi, Sadad, Michael Houghton, Mason, Arsenal for Life, United, Reach United. You're all legends, guys. Thanks for tuning in for the watch and keeping me company. And normal service will be resumed for the next game. We will be back on watching the Liverpool game in about an hour before kickoff. So keep a look out for that. We'll cover you the team news and all that sort of stuff and have a bit of build-up next time. So do get involved. Maybe even in the future, what I can do is get a few guests on to talk to in the opening part of the watch-alongs. That would be a really good idea, I think, because, an hour of me waffling whilst building up the game. I'm not sure if that... But if we get some people on for opinions and stuff, I'm just talking for about a 20-minute chat before a game here, just to cover and preview the game. That could work. That could be good. Yeah, there probably will be FIFA later, the cake of it, but it'll probably just be a short one. Good night, Michael Houghton, Joshua Whitfield as well, Eddie O2, the Vutinator, what a legend. Mason, the stats don't lie, mate. Check out Bruno since he's been here. Nobody comes close. 21 to 22 pence. The guy's a machine, isn't he, the Vutinator? Yeah. His stats are insane. And that's also, look at his stats. Take away the penalties and still look at his stats, and they're still very impressive. Thank you, OP Dragon, you legend. Take it easy. Gungshi, don't forget to record Hollyoaks, big. Oh, my goodness me. Gungshi, thank you so much for getting in. Tento Sicko, David Robinson. Nah, it's not, mate. Rushmano, Stefan, Mason M, Jonathan Gallagher. Manchester's not even tinged blue yet, mate. Manchester City would have to win the Premier League for the next decade to even paint it purple, mate, let alone bloody blue. So don't even come at me with that shit, mate. All right, guys, see you later on. This is The Pig. Thank you for watching. Do hit the like before you go. Do subscribe if it's your first time on the channel. And also, do check out the social media accounts. Flying Pig United on Instagram and Facebook. And my Twitter is Mr. Flying Pig HD. And the website is flyingpigunited.com. So do check all of those out, guys, if you want. For all your latest Man United news, you can go to flyingpigunited.com. All right then, peeps, KMG, Johnny, Inner United, the Cake there, everybody else, Rushy, Gunshi, all the legends of the channel here. Stay classy, have a good one. Come on, United, not our day to day, but at least we've administered or dished out the Scousers a big blow to their Champions League hopes, and we're still going to finish second, and we're still in the Europa League final, and we played our kids today and our second team side. It's not the end of the world, guys. You know, it is what it is. See you later, peeps. Take it easy. Come back in a minute. Have your say if you want in the comments section after this video is finished in the not live comments, and we can get a bit of a debate going there. See you later on, everybody. Stay classy. See you in a couple of hours, potentially, for the FIFA. No, I will do it. I'm gonna do a short stream, even if I don't do a long one. I'll jump on later. So I'll be on about 11 PM for the FIFA, guys. Take it easy. This is The Big, and come on, United. Wednesday Seagulls. Have a great day, Gung Shi and Stefan. Wednesday Seagulls. Get those exclamation marks. Sorry, exclamation mark King Eric. Wednesday Seagull. Follows the Troller. This is because this. Oh. Thank you very much. And there we have it, guys. Unfortunately, we lost. It is a gash result, but it's probably the most positive I've ever felt after a loss. I'm not going to lie. Just because it doesn't affect our season in any way, really. And it just deals a blow to liver scummers. So, in a way, you know, in a way, Leicester deserve it anyway, the top four. They do deserve the top four this year. They missed out last year. In a way, it's not the end of the world. Thank you, Jai Enigma. I appreciate that one. And also Mason M, Stefan, David Robinson, Ben, Johnny Gallagher, of course. Everyone in the live chat at the end. Have a great day, Gungshi. These are the channel members, though. I just want to say a big special thank you to all these channel members on this screen that are rolling down the screen right now. They support this channel by being members of the channel, or the people in the chat with the badges next to their name, or with the green names. They are channel members. So I just want to give a special shout out to all these legends that are going down the screen right now, because, you know, really appreciate your support on the channel. Thanks, guys. The Cake Cadet, take these, found the Glazer merch though, needs more gold. I agree. Yes, I'm gonna tart it up a bit, the Cake Cadet. Yeah, it's very basic. I'm gonna tart it up, lad. Have a good one, everybody. And the Gammon Gang here, Mr. Toxcole, everybody else, thank you for watching. Stay classy. Have a great day. We'll be back on Thursday to smash up those liver scummers. That's right. Cloppies, floppy jalopies are going down. See you then, peeps. #Bacon Brigade.